probably
do that all
not
the
going,
time,
even
so it's
going
like...
to build it, just like show a hologram. I don't think it would work though, would it? With
What?
a hologram.
You could, but it wouldn't do anything. So...
Well, of course. But I mean, would it even show the extra limbs?
You can show the appearance of it, and you could probably do a guided tour of it, but... Yeah, you won't be able to see it actually doing anything.
Yeah.
I believe we're also live, so...
I see.
Yes, we are actually live.
So just save and exit.
Yay, okay. Actually, wait, is it still saying that it is... Yeah, it's still got the wrong game on it. Space Engineers. Oh, YouTube. No, YouTube, it's not Space Invaders. What the hell? It's Space Engineers, get it right. Thank you. Right.
I'll tell it to do that.
Yeah, let's do the intro then.
Realize that's not starting.
This is where I normally do it, but yes. Hello there everyone, this is IronMark3 and random assorted people who might bother to turn up. At the moment we've got Tracker Joe, I believe, and someone has just joined the Discord chat.
Yep. And also this time
I hear the whisper of the cannibal serial killer, Little Mean. Yes.
That's... Nope. Not the serial killer.
Oh
Or
no,
who
it's,
eats-
oh,
not
it's
the
Delta.
one who eats people. I prefer Nuke.
So we have a...
We have Tracker
Okay,
Joe
so
and
we
Delta.
have two enemies.
Yeah, but that is actually just a single mining transport, it's just that it has two antennas.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I should probably heal.
Okay, confession
what?
time. Because I think
Yeah.
Delta's already spotted this, but there's been some changes to the mothership since after the last stream. As in, there's an extra bank of refineries up here, and there's a extra mass of arc refineries here. So, yeah. I did what was discussed at the end of last time. I actually let the game run forward, and I spent about 6 to 7 hours on this, just refining stuff. And I had to do a couple of supply chips as well, because we were running short of uranium for powering this lot. I added an additional reactor, by the way, just to run all this too. So there's third reactor on it. And I also had to go and mine for some cobalt and gold, because we actually ran through our ore supplies of those two.
Huh.
Yeah, we as a point, by the way, we had enough when we checked it before we swapped it all to speed systems on the refineries. So if we'd stuck with yield, we'd have actually been able to do it. So,
hooray, hooray, we have enough.
Yes. As I said, I ran it forward, so we actually have enough grav components to actually do this. The problem is we can only carry 18 each trip, so... Yeah, can you two help me moving all the grav parts over to the...
Probably just load them.
Okay.
Probably
I'm getting...
deactivate the welder. I'm deactivating the welder right now.
Okay, my
Just load it in and then let it load.
Lollard has said that he's not going to go.
Let me actually dump everything so that you guys...
We need to deliver
19?
the holy graph component.
I mean, if I wanted to drop my tools, I probably could hold an extra.
Not worth it. If they despawn, you will be so angry.
Yeah, just dump them in the container. It'll be safe that way at least.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not my synth speed, it's my connection being bad. Oh well.
Actually,
Just 70 more.
is the welder turned
I
off?
deactivated that, let it off, so it welds all in a single run.
Ah, I wondered why it wasn't actually taking any.
Just put them into the thing. Just one more run.
This is the baby steps. We will be able to at least activate the Nanite system, but we will not be able to get any real use out of it just yet.
At least construct.
We'll be able to maybe construct something small with the batteries.
No,
and that'll be
what
it.
we should actually do is... Actually, I was thinking about this, I should do it now. Go into the production system, give me the parts for a large reactor. Actually, we got a bunch of reactor components anyway. Oh, not enough though. I don't think. So where's the large reactor?
Are you coming?
Hang on. Large. I wish there was a search function for this. Ah, where is it?
For what?
In the production list, because I can't tell which one's the large
Ah,
reactor.
yeah. Neither do I.
Which one is it?
Large reactor components?
Ah,
Yeah, because we
okay,
need to...
it's always know that today.
Ah, there it is.
Don't we have reactor components
no,
It's
stored?
not enough, because a large one needs 2,000.
What the? 2000, are you sure about that?
Yes, I just looked at it.
I think I remember something like that.
You're sure that we need 2000 and not,
Well,
Yeah, 2,000 reactor
when
components,
you-
but the reactor components themselves are cheap and mostly gravel, so...
I
yeah.
mean, are you sure that
he
we need...
directly queued one
Yes,
up, so
we need
that's
large
what the game
reactor
thinks it
to
is.
power the
Are we
nanite
now
system
building it?
as we upgrade it, but yeah, we're
Yeah.
now ready to build it.
You
So
can
just-
activate the welder.
Fun?
I'll activate it.
Yeah, go ahead and
if-
activate it.
I'm not touching that thing.
Given
are
your
you
past
clear?
record with it, I am not surprised.
Are you clear?
Yeah, we're all clear of it. Checking. Yep, it's all there. It's slowly building up. We can actually help it though. Oh yeah, that helps. That helps a lot. Right.
Everyone has left.
Weld it! All weld it! And there we go, it's actually activating. Okay.
And it's already doing stuff.
Okay, I'm going
Yes,
to
it's
turn
already
this
charging
welder
up,
off before it becomes a problem.
If you can touch it without that. What is it doing?
It's sending
The
a
welder is
signal.
off.
I think it's, yeah, it's patching itself up. So there's something on the ship that was damaged. So I think
Medical
it's just-
nanites!
Yes,
yay.
yes, it's also got medical nanite, so it's healing something. We can get
Medical.
rid of this welder now, actually.
How much?
Also,
God.
just fly into the
I-
nanite system. Into the thingies there.
What?
Fully recharged? Not bad. Also, it's saying, that's not correct at all. It's
What?
not
What?
fully recharging.
What are you saying?
I don't think it's actually recharging, is it?
What? The nanite system?
When you set these batteries to the normal mode, it'll tell you how long they'll recharge, but if they're being used, then it doesn't.
Yeah, I think that's just
Or
a bug in
maybe-
general.
I know,
Anyway,
put them on
Then
recharge.
again, maybe it works, but I just
there is something
all
else
I
we
know
need to
is
do,
that-
which I should also mention because of because I was a naughty boy and did something else while between streams. I was a naughty boy. Yes. Hang on, just going to parts.
I see something burning here.
Exactly. That is what I'm talking about.
wait, where?
Here, right here. This looks like,
It-
I don't know, like a captured thing. Let's see what kind of beacon it has and we will know.
That was actually
Yeah.
a. What happened was when I went out to mine for uranium to power us, I went to the asteroid right next door, and a military mine layer actually wandered within a couple of kilometers range of me while I was mining, panicked, and summoned
there
a
you
hostile
are.
attack ship. So
Your antennas are.
yeah, that's what happened.
Okay, so
I know what to do.
basically we
I
have
know
a
what to
military
do
mine
now.
layer right here.
So
Okay.
I'm actually getting the parts to build a nanite beacon on it, so we can just
Deconstruction.
exactly so we can get the nanites to deconstruct it as its first target.
I don't think you necessarily need to construct the beacons.
Yeah,
You
you
just
need
need
you
to
need
place
to
them
on
down.
different on a different ship.
Yeah.
You do need to on the same
And
ship.
please
It'll work
place
fine.
none of these on our main base.
I remember it behaving differently in those videos. So.
You're thinking of the area transmission beacon. We don't have one of those.
I
okay.
wouldn't build an area deconstruction beacon.
No,
Would
That would.
there's a special
Yeah,
type
that-
of beacon which is more expensive, which gives it
No, I
an
mean,
area
don't
effect.
you shouldn't do that on deconstruction because it will dismantle any ship that passes through.
exactly
Could
yeah,
be
but
used as defense
that's the
cover.
one that allows it to work on stuff without a beacon
Yeah.
attached to it. So yeah, that's what I was saying.
But yeah, I always use that for repairs. Also, you should put a projector over your ships. And probably, could you deactivate welding? But
hang on, I'm
thinking
putting
of
up the
setting that
nanite
up.
beacon on this, so
yeah, I'm deactivating the blueprint construction for tanks.
yeah, I
Projector.
turned that off.
Well,
I turned that
I
off.
would keep it off until we're actually building something off of a
Yeah,
blueprint.
I put
Exactly,
it
yeah.
off. What
There we
are
go,
you
and the
looking
system
at?
is now sending out deconstruction nanites to tear apart this nasty little ship which is trying to attack us.
Let's do
And
the bearing.
Tracker, what are you doing there?
Should I like put the fighter on this?
I have there was our fighter which was on this.
What's he on about?
Yeah, this thing was heavily modified at some point. Then again, maybe Delta had
yeah.
gotten to it.
That's our
Put it
fighter.
on.
Yeah.
Seriously, what
Wasn't
are you
it?
on about?
Where's it? Oh, there.
Um,
Yeah, it was a bit modified.
Oh, Epic saying in the chat, welcome to the stream by the way, Epic. That sounds really dirty. Really, I was a naughty boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a
to
naughty
left.
boy.
To
yes.
left.
Great
Tracker
face. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. One left. Ah, forget it. It's okay. One left would be perfect, but whatever.
Okay, so
I
how...
see what you mean.
Yeah, that is slowly sending out nanites to deconstruct that ship over there. The problem is that nanites cost a power stream, which is why we want to have a big reactor on this thing.
I think I powered this sufficiently with 2 small reactors.
That's enough for a single stream, but there's not enough for any additional streams.
Yeah, I
We
can see
need
what
to
you
Because
mean.
power
that.
cost from the Nanite Factory is per
Yeah, I know,
nanite stream,
I know.
so yeah.
I know. Also, Aeon, that's a bit modified version.
What are you on about?
Projection.
Yeah, as I said, the projector is a different module. So,
Yeah, like I went and Delta like tinkered with it to get it a lot more beefy.
Yeah. Should be a bit
There is one thing
maneuverable.
I'm probably going to change though after the projection builds, and that's the fact that
there
the
we go,
front
yeah.
armor blocks your vision, and the camera is very exposed.
No, the thing why, if the camera is destroyed, highly probable these armor blocks will be destroyed too.
I've had it happen that the camera doesn't get destroyed in the armor
Also,
box.
third person. And the cockpit should be protected. If that wouldn't be, the cockpit would be so
Actually-
exposed.
Speaking of which, maybe I have a quick fix for this, and that is to just go to my options and turn the crosshairs on.
Also, I have an idea how to fix the camera problem. Just take the block where it is positioned away and put it there. Done.
okay. So now,
And
this thing
reposition
is
the
going to
camera.
start trying to build its own large reactor, using what parts it has access to. It's also built some
Then we
conveyors
should
and things.
probably connect it to the main system.
Well, we want to actually start getting manufacturing and refining over onto this ship as well.
Ah,
Is it taking resources from... Oh yes, it is.
yeah, it is.
Yeah,
That's the nice
it's
thing. It
slowly
also
taking resources
queues.
from that ship. The problem is it's
It-
only doing it slowly.
It also queues stuff from the assembly.
Yeah, it can if you tell the assembler to accept construction orders from the Nanite Factory itself.
Wait a moment, it can transport resources from ship to ship?
Okay, it seems they fixed this. It does fully deplete in 13 minutes.
What?
Yeah, because
the-
this ship only has a single small reactor on it.
Yeah, and it needs, technically it needs to.
Well, it needs more than that because we've got multiple stream types running around. But
Look
yeah,
at that. Tracker Joe, this is what we need.
yeah, that's why I said right at the start we need to get a big reactor up to really power this thing.
I agree. I mean, that
So
thing...
yeah, it seems like we had no attacks. Directly at our base.
Epic says, "Thank you. I have to take a shower now." Yes, take that shower. I'm not rubbing my hands in glee. Yes.
This is very, very interesting. Also, what is this? Ah, that's a mining ship. I needed to construct that. I have no steel plates. Still have no. This is becoming an labyrinth. Where are the steel plates? Oh,
We
I
don't.
see.
I had to use them all up in building all of those extra refineries and things, and that's with
Yeah,
building a
they
few
are.
thousand more. So, yeah, you need to build some if you want any steel
We need
plates.
to steal some more.
Well, we've still got a mining carriage waiting for to be deconstructed. So,
Yeah. That's what I need these steel tubes for.
I mean, I will say it's definitely relatively slow at doing this, but
If you
we don't have
it's
to
an
deal
if
with
we
it.
had the
upgrade.
parts to upgrade it, then
Yeah. And the
it
power.
would be going much faster. But its specialty is bulk.
Processing it. What did
I see.
Yeah, its specialty
One
is
of
building
these
en
ones.
masse at a
Where
distance.
are they
So
large?
we can put down the start of the block, and then the factory can finish it.
Not even that, we could just put down a projection.
Or we can put
We
down a
are going
projection
to
and have it work
deplete.
on that, yeah. So,
I need radio communication
in terms of individual
components.
parts, we are faster. But the Nanite Factory is more for larger things. than
Not
we are.
really. It even queues if it has ores or
Yeah.
in stock. It even
Stuff that
yeah.
we could do faster by ourselves. If we were only doing it for small amounts.
it queues it too, so
I have an empty inventory, so I'll join in.
radio communication components, where are they?
We don't
Probably
have
in
any.
Nanite Factory is just transferring them out. We need 3
Why, are you building another beacon?
yes.
Yeah, we don't have any more left.
Production, where's one of these sub-assemblers which isn't busy?
Oh, I'm out of inventory already.
Huh. Pity.
Oh, by the way, Delta, don't fly into the middle of the Nanite Factory.
I know.
Yeah, since you kept getting killed on that welder, I thought I'd better just point that out again, just in case.
I know, I tested that.
Yes. Wait, you've already tested it?
My game.
Oh.
I have actually seen
Epic.
Epic Fetus do that. Run into it and die.
Yeah, Epic, you're asking about... Yeah, the schedule was only ever for streams and the show me videos. It's not related to the regular video content. So, that's why it doesn't mention it.
So now the mining carriage is deconstructed too.
What?
Oh, and there are
I actually wanted to
floaters.
move that up closer before I put the beacon on that one. So...
Why though?
Yeah, because it saves travel time for the nanites.
Who cares?
Yeah,
We have time.
Well, no, what's the thing in the middle? It is a nanite factory that we've been building for the last couple of streams. It is actually finished and active now,
the
so
light.
it is working on deconstructing various things. And also slowly building itself up as we supply it materials, because we need a factory to properly power it. Sorry, a large reactor to properly power it.
Also, I didn't know that it queued components on other grids.
Wait, what?
It queued components in our main assemblers.
Really?
I think that was
I
actually
removed-
Aeon.
I removed them for a second and it edited them.
Wait, what?
Huh.
It can do that?
Does that mean it can use this inventory?
No, I don't think it can.
That would be really cool though.
Which one did you share with it? Did you only share the primary assembler?
Didn't do anything.
You said you'd shared a factory with it.
I didn't say I shared something with it. I just
Then why did you
said
say...
I saw it. Producing stuff there. I didn't do anything.
Now you've got me
I'm
confused, darn it.
I might have to adjust your volume.
Probably.
Whose volume?
Yours, Aeon.
Why, am I too loud?
Ooh,
No,
wow.
you're too quiet.
Oh, okay.
I doubled it.
The problem was spreading.
Yeah, it's not set to Nanite Factory queuing. Wait, which assembler did you even look in?
Huh.
Delta.
What?
Which assembler did you even look into?
Main assemblers and sub-assemblers.
Yeah, the main assembler's set, and the sub-assemblers are all accepting orders from the main assembler, so...
That could be it.
So yeah,
so
if you cancelled an order from the sub-assembler without putting something else in first, then it would have automatically accepted a new order.
Yeah, I put something in first, so yeah.
There's a loose gyro.
Where?
Probably from the deconstruction. Will be deconstructed soon.
Nah, I got it loose.
Where? Oh.
Yeah, I'm manually going through this so that it doesn't have to burn all
Well,
the
it's
battery
actually
power.
focused on the mining carriage now because Delta put a beacon on that and it's closer than this one, so yeah. It's only us tearing this attack ship apart.
I don't even know what I wanted anymore.
All this scrap metal. I'm actually kind of curious where it's coming from.
If you disassemble a damaged component, it gives you scrap metal.
Okay.
So some of the
That makes
component,
sense.
you don't get all the components back from a damaged piece. Instead, you get scrap metal from for the parts that's been lost.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yes, so that's where
In
it
which
comes
case,
from.
the best way to get all the parts back. Well, you don't get all the parts back, but you get scrap metal back. And if
Exactly,
you
yeah.
carry it, then you waste
And then,
that scrap.
yeah, but then scrap metal you can throw it into the refineries and it can give you back iron.
Yeah, that sounds interesting, actually.
Yeah, so pretty bad
Who did
stuff to iron converter technically. If you would destroy reactors with just reactor components in them.
Yeah, a
I
well-known,
should
it's actually a
have-
mod block, the Nanite Control Factory. So yeah, it's actually a mod, and I put it in to help us with large-scale building projects. But I did check it, and it's pretty balanced compared to regular stuff. So yeah, it can do a lot of stuff, but it's also really a pain to build and get it running. So
And keep it running. And it isn't really OP, it just does stuff for you.
yeah, it's very expensive to build. Let's put it that way.
Wait a moment, there are some collection and I'm flying to the other side of the asteroid.
What?
Well, they fly. Huh? They collected something. Interesting.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Wait a moment, I think the outpost died. I think my ammo hit.
What?
I think my graph shell hit. The raiding outpost disappeared.
Well, it's either that or it, no, well, actually it's more likely it just despawned, actually.
Outposts don't despawn.
Does it?
Wait, so you randomly hit?
I
shot...
doubt that because of the whole 65 object limit on loose items. The cargo contains some stuff in them, by the way, Shreka, so don't scrap those.
We didn't drop too many items, so...
Yeah, I'll keep the...
Yeah, but remember, I've been out
cargo
mining and stuff
containers.
since then.
Yeah, but mining drills don't drop stuff.
They do actually drop small amounts of ore.
Depends.
They do drop small amounts of ore.
Would be interesting.
I mean,
because
that's why
don't
there's a
think
whole
they-
point for having a gravity capture system to make a maximum efficiency miner. Because it loses some of the ore and stone and stuff around the place as it drills.
Whatever.
It's
It
just
seems
that
that
normally
it
the
hit.
drill just then hits that stuff again and destroys it, so...
Still think it could have hurt because I don't think they despawn.
Yeah,
Me and
well,
my friend had one around for like I don't know how many hours.
okay, these are empty now, so they can be scrapped. Oh, the nanite system's actually getting it. Okay.
Okay, just let the nanites
Yeah, let the
grab the
nanites
last
finish
bit of
the
it.
job.
Yeah.
Besides, my inventory is almost full.
But yeah, that's that assailant pretty
Remote
much done.
access. Huh? What's my assailant?
No, not your assailant, the one that we got as an extra because of my activities between streams. That one.
Ah, that's an assailant?
It was a something or other. I call it assailant because it attacked us, okay?
Yeah, because that is an assailant. Heavily modified, but it is one.
Yeah, and the one that we just scrapped was actually a lot tougher than yours, so yeah.
There's
Okay, good.
no way this
Good. It
thing
is retrieving the
is
beacon as well.
recharging. There are
So,
no
yeah.
reactors.
Well,
Retrieve the
Becca?
beacon. There we go.
It's a small miner. I'm still shocked by it. Evidently, it's charging.
What?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Actually, is
Power,
it
it
retrieving
has-
that beacon? I don't think it is.
Why
I'll
is
write
there
it.
power? What? What's that? Antenna. The irons have
Can
the
you
same
grind this?
grid.
I can't grind this anymore.
Yeah, it has
Yeah, I will.
power for 10 hours. If I put it on
That
recharge,
thing barely costs
It's-
anything.
Yeah, it's cheap. It's a bit slow to build, actually, but it is actually not very expensive to build a beacon for.
I
so-
want to let the Nanites build this fight.
We-
Whatever.
We don't have much, but what are you trying to build?
This fighter again.
Okay.
Sure. I mean, yeah. Let's
And this
project
time,
some nanites.
a
the
tracker
project-
Joe probably let me fly it.
Let's see. Where's the Nanite
Yeah.
Factory?
So that would be the projector.
Yeah, projector.
Construction
is-
and projector being.
So projection.
And repair.
Actually, just try it
Okay.
with a projector beacon.
Projection only makes it a start welding block.
Oh right,
If
so it
you-
just lays the
yeah.
basic block. So then we need a repair one to even do that. Hang on.
Yeah.
Well, you just put it in, so. Yep, it's activating.
What?
Yes,
Projection.
here we
It
go.
is actually.
And now it places the blocks, and then yeah, we still need repair.
Yeah, remember we still need the parts in the actual thing to do that. So.
It gets itself the stuff
Another
from
projection.
our base, so
Really?
yeah. It
I-
seems to do that. It got reactor components. Did
No,
you
I've
transfer them?
been moving reactor components.
Probably we need to connect it really, because probably our Nanite Factory requests stuff from our main, current main refinery.
Hang on.
Hmm. Oh, is it actually building that?
What?
That would be fine. I think I just need a computer and it will technically be complete.
We need a repair thingy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, computer. I don't have that either. I have no steel plates. How wonderful.
And now that should be just built enough that it will finish the repair itself.
Yeah.
It does appear to be welding the blocks though, despite not actually having a repair beacon.
It constructs projections as real blocks, but only as 1%, and it delivers only the building resource, so the placing resource. Now,
Oh, I see.
with the repair thing, it will weld completely.
I wonder if it would be less. You know what?
What?
You know what? That's fine. I'll just let it build up like this. With
Yeah,
the projection.
just let it
I was
block.
thinking of just showing only buildable, but it's not really that worth it.
Yeah, I like this more.
Of course, the thing's going to be choking on energy.
Is it? Let's see. 67% only. Yet.
Oh, no wonder I can't do anything. My batteries are out. That
That's
explains why
achievement.
I stopped grinding halfway through on that beacon. My super battery ran out.
Interesting. Seemingly, I now built 1 million kilograms of cubes.
There we go, I can actually do stuff again. Yay! Okay.
It's so disconcerting seeing everyone with their antennas off.
My antenna is on.
My antenna is on as
It
well.
is?
Yeah.
Oh?
Is yours off?
Hit H.
Ah, it wasn't set to normal display. Okay.
Yeah, I put them on show all normally.
Should I
Wait a
just start
second.
shoving reactor components into this thing?
Probably. We need to dock that thing. We need
Well,
to
I've
dock.
just built a connection plate so I can at least
Huh?
connect it.
Oh. Oh, I see. I see what you're... I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Nanites also collect stuff, which I like.
Yeah, collect
So
loose
if you
items,
die,
certainly.
your nanites will collect your corpse.
I'm just going to grab a bunch of interior plates and
So, interesting computers.
start
and
work
what?
on these.
Yay, a zebra grinder.
Okay,
And a little bit of uranium. And a parachute.
that's connected.
Okay.
And,
need to keep
and it's going to
that.
finish its own conveyor connection so it can gather resources from the other ship.
Okay, that works.
Yep.
Sounds interesting and nice.
Yeah, because I only did put the basic block parts in for the conveyors, and now it's just finishing the job.
Also, your arms and legs are spazzing out.
What is spazzing out? What?
It's like a
Ah.
spaghetti.
Oh god.
Also, that does technically mean we now have more reactor power, don't we?
I have become Spaghetti Man, destroyer of worlds.
The main one will want to talk about that.
I don't know what happened there, but yeah, something did bug slightly, but yeah. Also, there seems to be some more
Okay.
damage because it's sending out repair systems too down to the bottom of the ship. But yeah, that's going to help it with power.
Anti-ion madness measures.
The anti-Aeon Madness light. Ah, pink! Hiss! Boo! Hiss! Go away. Pink light, my one weakness. Ah. Whatever. Right.
Oh,
Anyway.
nice connection.
There's one
Seemingly
thing
it
that might
did
be
the
worth
connection.
considering.
And Nanites are building stuff.
Yeah. Nanites might not work properly with him,
Why? What
So-
are they doing? What are you talking
but
about?
I do know like this thing will pull stuff in, right?
Nanite Factory, yeah.
Yeah, it has.
Make the Nanite Factory a component storage. Because look at how much the Nanite Factory can store.
Yeah, I wonder
Yeah.
if I can actually do that.
Is it not?
'cause
Is it
I
not
don't
playing
think
nice
it
with Tim?
work.
Is that what you said?
Why are there Gatling?
It might not. Let me see.
Why do the Gatlings look worse when they are built? Okay, they are not finished, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, those are not finished.
I thought, what is
That
this?
should auto-complete, but it isn't.
Yeah, but it takes multiple nanite deliveries to do it, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're working on it. And also, I recommend we put a blueprint projector inside the ship.
That
A
is...
blueprint projector.
That
So
is
it projects its own blueprint over itself, so if blocks get destroyed, Nanites can repair it.
I mean, that could be useful.
Yeah.
Like this, you're
I-
talking about the...
This could repair any ship if the projector is still alive.
Yeah,
So I
I
normally put them behind the cockpit somewhere.
Yeah, I think there's a space just behind the cockpit that would work.
Yeah, one down, I think. Oh,
this-
yay! No.
Okay, I've just cleared out the primary assembler, and then I am telling it to share with the Nanite Factory, so we'll see how that works out.
Military escort.
Yeah, it's not going to work properly.
How strong is the military escort?
That's the smallest of
Okay.
the military ships. It's got missile and Gatling turrets.
How did you get the military mine layer?
I didn't.
Ah, yeah, okay, right.
Yeah,
You
it's
just got
summoned
an
the
SR.
attack ship which went after our base,
Yeah.
and then it jumps out. So because I wasn't actually anywhere near it, and I was in a mining ship, so yeah, I wasn't about to attack that thing.
Would be
Thank you.
interesting if that thing would have. Luckily, SPT ships have no jump drives. Or sadly. Would be interesting to have an assault jump trip.
Yeah. So, thinking maybe underneath the cockpit will be where I will put the at least the repair beacon. Not sure
not
where the
now.
projector will go.
Not right now.
Um,
Wait for the projection.
I'm being told to nuke the
Yeah.
pink light, by the way.
Who dares talking about nuking with me in present?
Oh, that Legion is saying nuke something, and Raz is saying nuke the pink light.
Did they mean like just turn it off? Or nuke it?
I have.
Oh, it's so bright and so nice. Also, where are these?
It actually makes this place feel hot.
Who
Just
scrapped
like
the
warm
explosives?
color.
Oh, Aeon.
Yeah.
You don't have the explosives, do you?
No.
That's a much cooler color.
Someone has the explosives. I don't know who, but someone.
Okay. I don't think it's unless you need to enable it in the Nanite Factory as well. Do we?
What? What are you talking about?
Here we go. Yeah, use assemblers. Check that. So now it will use the assemblers. At least it wasn't trying to before. But yeah. So now.
Huh, this could be interesting to have a little drone flyer welding drones and...
I think it's not doing it because it's not on the same grid.
What? Queuing stuff?
Yeah, because it's
We can fix that.
yeah, the primary assembler is not accepting orders from the system. So yeah, it's not
We
doing
can
that.
fix that.
What do we need to finish this thing?
Interior turrets, I wonder, do they ever restock
Still need-
automatically?
100 super
No,
1,000
they have no
reactor.
connection, sadly. That's what
Oh, it's also not able to draw inventory from a connected grid either.
just you wait.
No, seriously, it's not able to draw. It's not drawing items from the grid connected to by the docking tube.
Yeah, let's get some of this stuff.
So you're using merge blocks to solve that.
Probably.
I am very...
Either it kills itself or it works. Large steel tube.
This one.
Okay.
Zero large steel tubes, hell no.
Well, to be fair, how long have we had?
Jesus!
We got
There we
300
go.
steel tubes in the storage.
Lag.
What are you on about?
Lag. Ah,
Yeah.
This isn't how it's supposed to go.
what is happening?
Uh,
I don't know what is happening.
I don't know
one.
either.
Hello.
Too many individual objects interacting with each other. Show warnings in-game.
I'm not receiving any warnings. However,
CPU preparing world
that-
rendering.
connecting those merge
Well,
blocks
on
has
my
not done
screen.
it. Oh wait, the
I-
connectors have actually disengaged.
That's it?
What? What happens? Deactivate connectors. Deactivate connectors.
They are deactivated.
Unlock them.
They are.
You sure about?
They're yellow. Yes, I am sure.
That means they're trying to connect.
No, that means they are able to connect, but they are not connected.
They're trying to connect. if I don't know.
Is the same thing happening on your screen?
There's stuff going on. I need to access some kind of access thing. We can do this.
Okay, I just manually locked them. So I've locked the connectors into place.
Are the merge blocks locked?
Okay, my
If-
updates per second.
Yes, the merge blocks
I
are
have
locked.
one.
However,
green.
it's still not drawing from it, so...
Wait a second, we have some
Okay,
serious-
I think I need to get back.
I've just killed the merge blocks.
Something happened here.
Why? What's going on?
I have heavy leg. Wait a second.
So yeah,
Something is happening.
I think the merge blocks was a bad idea.
Yeah, normally it should work. Next time, merge blocks are fucked up from the
Yeah,
update on.
don't use merge blocks again,
Okay.
please.
Connectors.
Wait, so this is actually
Emergency unlock.
I already did. You are... I would leave and rejoin, please.
okay. I'm going to jump
Because
into
I've actually
a
disconnected it and
cell
I've backed off the ship, so... And killed the
Okay.
connector on
Oh.
the...
Is something weird happening on your screen?
No. Which
I
is
might
why I
not-
said... Which
I
is
may
why I'm
just
saying
have
you
to
need to
use
get to your
my
cryopod,
inventory.
leave and rejoin.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
is weird stuff happening?
Not on my screen.
I-
Leave and rejoin, please. Again.
Yeah, I have to go.
Go.
Yes, I need to get into a cryopod first.
Go,
otherwise
cryopod, now, go, mush! Don't make me
am
get the cattle
moving
quad
at
out.
2 FPS.
Yeah, I have some serious lag, so we'll try.
Come on.
But yeah, doing
Oh,
that
I
seems to have done heavy damage to something. So
Yep. Next time we have. I did.
Oh, come on.
I forgot something. Remove connectors first, then connect merge blocks, then use normal conveyors.
Delta,
Oh, come
go to
on.
your cryopod.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm working
Where
on.
am I?
You're just in the
I'm-
middle of space for me.
I have no control over my. Yeah. I'm
I'm
flying. I'm
teleporting.
90 meters away.
What's up, Trekker
Yeah.
Joe?
I'm thinking I'm going to drop everything on me.
There's there's backspace.
Do I wish to respawn? Yes, maybe that'll even fix the problem.
Try to use another respawn spot first.
What?
Well, if it's desync, then you need to leave and come back.
Wait a second.
Which is why I was
Okay.
saying do that. So
No. I'm just trying to get to
I'm
the.
going to just do that real quick, and I'll be able to spawn.
privately.
what can I say? We experiment with things. Sometimes they even work. Sometimes they get the new Cappy Delta having problems. So, by the way, you're flying past the pods now, Delta.
Am I?
Yeah, on my screen you're in a very tight crevasse in the iron asteroid. You're exploring a cranny in it. So
No respawn point is available. That is true.
what?
Now I'm back. Seems okay. Where's my body?
And now I am in my cryopod.
Yeah, that was a desync as well because you were nowhere near it a few seconds ago. So yeah, you better leave and come back as well.
That's
so.
what I'm doing. I just have to get to the exit to main menu button.
Oh, where would that be? Right here.
Hi Dalton, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, where's some?
So, is everything back where it should be
Okay.
with you then, Trekker Joe?
Yeah, everything's where it should be.
Okay, right, I'll
Are you
turn
sure
that.
to exit? Yes.
That was not how it was supposed to go.
Yeah, apparently there's still some problems with merge
I
blocks.
forgot something. No, I forgot something. Merge blocks plus connectors equals death.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
So probably merge blocks after removing connectors.
Oh, evidently I still lost to the level 3 welder.
Well,
Oh,
just
well.
go ahead and
Look
build
into
one.
the car
Go ahead
container.
and build one.
Look into the car container of the Nanite Factory.
Yeah, I might. Oh,
no.
you're right. You're right.
Nanites are collecting stuff.
Actually, the
That
Nanite
is
Factory is
true.
completely offline now.
What? Why?
Well, of course, you might have put it in a different inventory.
No, it's not. It wouldn't have done that. The batteries are drained.
Well, I don't know. It seems like it's been
Oh,
taken
the
to
reactor's
void.
empty, that's why. So yeah, it used the last of its power to get away from the to back off from the other ship, and then it's just shut down. So
Emergency shutdown.
yeah, so
Successful.
it used the last of its battery power to do that. Right. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Nanite Factory starting back up again. Dalton, this is Space Engineers. Basically, we build stuff in space. Yeah, that kind of sums it up.
And we watch them explode because we're not really good at.
Yeah, every single stream there's always been at least one ship that's gotten killed.
Of which none was of mine.
No, you just managed to kill yourself on a
flying
welding torch.
Yes, I like fire. It's too cold in space.
Fine, yeah. I'm just surprised you've not flown into the middle of the Nanite Factory and got yourself killed there yet.
Oh, it only takes 30 points of damage.
There's no way that's right.
Percent.
Actually,
Okay.
I think it's prioritizing building your fighter tracker over working on its own reactor.
That's... TLDR, we need target prioritization.
I'm turning off your beacons for a moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Because remember, we've got very limited streams of nanites available as well. So we really need to get it powered up first. What we're doing is we have a mothership style craft over there, which is a big refinery slash med bay slash assembly plant, stuff like that. But to help with mass building, we've got, well, I put in a Nanite Factory mod, which is giving me this big block here. And we're working on a new fleet mothership style craft, which will be our mobile refinery slash production sites slash docking sites. So yeah, stuff like that.
May I know something?
What?
Why is the weight of our production thing going down by 3 kilos per thing?
What are you on about? Where are you?
I'm in a crypod and I'm watching the weight of the refinery ship going down.
That's because it's refining ore into material which is lighter.
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, that's because the materials just don't weigh anything like as much.
Oh, it occurs to me that it was trying to build reactors.
And why is my scouting drone crying?
Yeah,
again?
that might have been it actually. We are short 30 reactor parts, which must have gone into your fighter.
I don't see it building any, though.
No, it must have already taken the parts over, because we built enough reactor parts for it. And we need 100 superconductor coils, which I'm also producing.
Yeah, I'm just directing things to where they need to be. But for whatever reason, my welder is not working properly.
Oh no, not one of
we need
these.
computers as well.
Not one of these.
What are you on
Comeback signal. There are some signals which have 5 hydrogen thrusters, which fire random bursts.
What?
Yes,
What are you on about? Something...
unknown signals. So these ports have some, and there are some which have a hydrogen, which have multiple hydrogen thrusters on them.
Okay, I'm going to leave and
What?
come back real quick.
What are you even talking about? Unknown signals?
Skin ports.
Oh, skin pods, right, what about them?
Yeah, there are some which have multiple hydrogen thrusters on them.
Yes, I knew that. What about them?
Yeah. And
wrong with
they
what?
are really annoying.
Oh, are they the ones that run away?
Yes.
Oh yeah. High acceleration because of the hydrogen thrusters. Oh yeah, I remember.
Also, I'm seeing a rapid power fluctuate. Never mind. Still using 64%.
Yeah, that's why the primary, well, the production ship has 3 reactors on it, because that's where it needs to run everything. It just fluctuates a little bit because of the well, it fluctuates because when the assembler kicks in, the reactors can no longer keep up.
I see.
But that's why there's also a battery which takes up the slack. So it actually draws what it needs for the assemblers from the battery. I forgot to mention I also installed a battery between streams as well, and that's just sitting right here at half charge. So yes, that's the thing as well.
Nope, my mother's still screwed. And all I did was make sure. I think there's a bug with the when you.
What?
I almost died. Okay, I think there's a bug when you spawn in using cryopods. It doesn't load the voxels around you.
I've
This
not
just
run
needs
into
to
that.
be
Have you
normal.
heard of that one, Delta?
Well, I mean, like the
Yeah.
voxel like terrain.
I
isn't
know that
run-
one, but usually only need some time.
I get the like the issue where places that you have dug out aren't actually dug out. Also, I wonder, will it repair me?
What? Helium, do you mean?
The Nanite
Wondering
Factory,
if
yeah,
it'll-
it should. And 1,930. Oh, we're missing 70 more. Yeah, it's definitely taken some of the reactor parts it was meant to use for itself and put them into your fighter. 70. Wow.
So
Okay.
just like directly weld them in.
Yeah, it transports the parts over and then welds the block up.
No. We need to connect this to our main stuff.
Anyway, I'm being
What do you mean,
super
the
risky.
Nanite Factory?
Yeah, big for now.
Oh, not really. Okay, that should be
The
enough.
nine.
There we go, and that should now be finishing
Or we
itself
could.
up.
I have an idea.
Wait, not enough parts.
Or we
still?
say to
I just put
transfer
70 cargo in you. What? Oh. Oh, you're sending it out and just doing it a little bit at a time. All right. Yes, there are 2 other people with me. Trekker Joe and Delta are both in this game as well at the moment. There's Trekker Joe over there in his cream suit. Yep. And Delta is
I'm just going to
somewhere.
finish.
I don't know where he's from. Okay, and we apparently have a big reactor now to power the Nanite Factory. It's excellent.
So that should mean it'll be charging.
Yep, it's starting to send out a load of yellow nanites. I forget which one those are. Oh, that's the December one, isn't it?
collection.
Collection. Alright.
Yep.
But yeah, there we go. I just kicked on the large reactor and suddenly it's spitting out lots of nanites of different types as well. So it's healing Trekker Joe and... yeah, I think that's about all it's
And
doing.
it's hardly using its power.
That's
And
because...
killing me.
yeah, that's why I said we needed bigger reactors and things to work on this. Right, so... I need...
Construction back on or... Okay, or still not.
Yep, it's very worried about Trekker Joe. It keeps sending healing nanites at him.
Oh, that's because I was at 5 health.
Yeah, that
Did
was
you fly through the nanite?
So yeah, so I wonder what this UI looks like. Little panel. Yeah, I control factory construction.
They took an oxygen generator, I think, and heavily modified it.
Yeah, evidently it's black repair.
These reactors are very exposed. These gyros, I mean.
Which ones?
These. At Little Spider or whoever.
Yeah, are gyros actually explosive or no?
Gyros are explosive.
How explosive though?
I never tried exploding small ones.
Well, I think I do know when those were taken out, the small ones had taken down the like they took down the winglet, but not the rest of it. So, speaking of which, if that's the case, then of course I could get bumped into something.
However, this nice space shuttle, but for some reason it is for it looks like an atmospheric ship.
Pardon?
What is happening to the...
What are you on about now?
Oh, nothing. This just moved a bit. Stop it.
What?
This ship is not standing still for me.
What the? Which one?
You're a minor. So it seems there are some minor desync issues.
Okay.
It's saying I have a connection problem, so
It's not saying
No,
anything
I've
for
fixed
me.
it.
direct connection available.
What?
Well, that's weird. Does it mean that I'm like actually connected through Delta Fire or something?
I don't think it can do that. So.
Well, evidently I don't have a direct connection to the server, but I still see you guys moving around and doing things.
That means you don't... It is the same thing as for server, so it pings it to server and then pings it to you. Direct would be you directly know the IP.
Oh, I see.
So IP connection is direct.
Oh, and it does have my welder. Oh well.
Oh, now there is the nice stuff is being built.
Are those assemblers?
Yes?
They might be a little close.
Yeah. I just realised.
What do you mean with those?
One block too close.
Ah, yeah.
Look, there's a bunch of spare parts lying around now.
Nanites,
Luckily though,
do the job.
it should be able to grab that. So.
I'll just grab a
Where you at?
200 of these. And where is
Collect this nanite.
interior?
I still love how the easiest access point for my ship is the rocket launcher.
Well, yeah, you didn't
Also,
put
it
any other
occurs to
external
me that
access
we might
points
not
on it.
have to move the nanite control factory at all.
Pardon?
What did you say, Aeon?
I said it's because you didn't put any external access on it. So what did Tracker Joe
Yeah.
say?
It occurs to me that we don't even have to move the Nanite Factory at all.
What made you say that?
Well, mostly because of the positioning of with the reactor in between.
Well, the Nanite's actually got a serious range on it.
Yeah,
300 meters.
so you could keep it in the front or the back or wherever that's ultimately going to be.
All we just
relative
do is
to everything else.
nanite Arabbing.
Yeah, if we increase the speed of the Nanite, then that increases its range as well. So.
Does it?
Well, actually, it decreases the range, but the speed increase is so significant it doesn't really it counts as a net increase. So you know.
Yeah, basically I'll be responding faster.
Yeah.
Like things like projections would be built much faster.
The problem with that, of course, is we need parts for it. Oops, and I've just dumped a load of parts out again.
Yeah. We'll be back in a bit.
Oh, are you
Probably
leaving?
can't talk then, but whatever.
Are you leaving down soon?
For a bit.
Okay. Then.
Oh, okay.
Quick, while he's gone, let's hide that pink light ship. Just
Oh,
move it
no.
somewhere.
You need to move it to a portal to another room. I'll
Oh.
never find it there.
We must hide the pig feet.
Thank you.
Anyway, where do you actually want me to move this?
Where are you? And also, why is there
Well,
a
I don't mean
corpse
move
floating
it,
in
but-
space? Delta, what did you do? Delta, what did you do?
What did I do? What did I
Why
do?
is your corpse floating around in space?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez. That's what he was doing.
Oh, he's turned it back to pink.
And now I have a microwave. Anyway. So, I'm guessing we're going to want our refineries and arc furnaces on this thing too.
Yeah, starting to transfer the parts across. I've already scrapped all the extra arc refineries that I put onto the other ship and moved the parts over here.
Oh yeah.
Also,
Well,
I
let's see.
put 10 uranium ingots in this, and that's not enough.
Oh, mine color.
Yeah, it's about to die.
Yeah, as I said, the nanite system is kind of power intensive. So yeah.
I know. Yeah, that's a little problem. So yeah, see you all a bit later.
Yeah, see you in a
Okay,
bit.
see ya.
Where's this all reactor? This one.
I mean, it's constantly processing uranium.
Yeah. And this is, well, actually, to be fair, we've got a whole bunch of different beams, different nanite types being used, because it keeps using disassembly and assembler and collector and a lot of the time medic as well, so it's actually running 4 different things these days.
Hmm. We might need a green energy source in the end, or at least something like having it so that the reactor is just for the Nanite Factory, and then have some sort of alternative power source.
Or we can do something else, which is, at least right now, when we are having troubles, let's see where, here we go. I need interior plates. Might as well plug some of these in for now. So, yeah. And we need parts for these as well. But that can't be helped, can it? Do we have any more interior plates? Yes, we do. But yeah, I'm plugging in some upgrades onto the Nanite Factory right now.
Okay.
So yeah, there we go. 1 plug-in each for construction and deconstruction nanites, which increases the number of maximum streams by +3 of each type. And 2 modules which are power efficiency modules, which will reduce our power consumption on it.
I see.
So it'll be able to work on more stuff at once, and it will cost it less to deploy the nanite streams. We just need to get all the parts to build these things. So yeah, that's still its main weakness, really. The fact that we're hauling stuff over from this other ship. Oh, we need 5 grav components for each of these as well. We need some more grav components. Luckily it's only 5, but still. We need more flipping grav components. Ah.
Of course. So, how
Nothing
many
like
are
as
we
many
going
as
to
the
need?
actual
Is
main
that-
factory itself, so we can just get these put together quite quickly, but you know. There's still more grav components that we need.
I'll start loading them.
That's actually not the same. Actually, what we need is an arc reactor.
An arc reactor.
I keep saying arc reactor, an arc furnace. I'll put one of those in as a temporary measure. We can tear it out later. But right now, that'll turn the scrap plate it's got in there into raw iron ingots, and then it can use that to once you get an assembler bit finished up and queued to it, to help it build the parts for things. So let's also get the first assembler operational too, which just needs computers. And then it can't queue up more demanding materials then, unless we actually move some raw resources across too. Actually, that's a good idea. Actually, spare ingots. Oh, that's all the way down there and not connected. Right.
Now, one thing we could do is actually set it up so that the assemblers get managed automatically.
You're talking about installing Tim on that to the ship as well?
Yeah, and like configuring it specifically to automate production, since we're already automating construction.
Right, you are to use the Nanite Factory queuing mode, and...
Ah, that works too, actually.
What?
The queuing mode.
That should be allowing it to work now. I'm just dumping some raw material into it. Oh, they need power cells too. 25 each. But yeah, as we get more material available for the Nanite Factory to work, then that'll just make it better in general. Nanites. We actually need 100 power cells. Have you moved the gravity parts?
Okay, I'll move some of them.
No, did you move them? Because I can't see.
Yeah, I did move them.
Huh. Oh wait, did I move them earlier? Yeah, I must have moved them earlier because it's already installed them. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I moved them without noticing. Apparently we also need
I need
superconductor
large steel
coils
too.
too.
Power cell.
We need another 50 superconductor coils. But yeah, it's not actually working with the factory though, as far as I can tell.
What do you mean?
The Nanite Factory is not commanding the assemblers to build things.
Then we could just have a system
No wait, yes it is,
where
yes it is, never mind, it has actually done it. Yeah, it is actually doing it. It just took a little while, I think. So I think it waits until it sends a nanite out to do something, and then the nanite comes back saying, nope, can't do this, I've failed the job. And then when it gets that back, it orders the materials. I think that's what it does.
I see.
So there is a time lag. There is a time lag on it.
Might be more efficient just to like set up the script and have it automatically make things
actually,
available.
it's a situation that will improve just by installing a speed upgrade to get the nanites moving faster. Because the problem is right now they're really slow at 5 meters a second. So I think it's 5 meters a second anyway.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, the nanites only go at 5 meters per second right now, so it takes time for them to get there and get back again. But yeah, it's already built all of its assemblers, except for one it's missing a couple of parts for. And it's... Yeah, I think that means its main problem is just the fact it doesn't have all the material it needs. Because the refinery and stuff is on this separate ship, so... The arc furnace is starting to chew through the scrap metal to produce some extra iron. I think we could really use the TIM script though for managing the contents of the assemblers. So it would still be a useful addition. It's just that the assemblers will be getting production orders from the Nanite Factory. Don't build those power cells, don't build them somewhere else. So yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't work together. Because if you don't have Tim in the title, it doesn't actually command Tim to use the thing, does it?
No.
Exactly, yeah, so... and
I mean, it'll take things out, I think, put them in containers.
well, I think the only stuff that winds up getting stored in the actual Nanite Factory itself is the stuff which has been salvaged and brought back to it.
Yeah. For whatever reason, Nanite Control Factory doesn't work when you add the tab, so it doesn't play nice with the script. And I'm sure there's a way I could hack it so that it would, would be able to recognize it, but I don't have. I'm not the one who made Tim, so I don't know.
Wait, you mean that something breaks just by having the script on the same ship?
No, it just doesn't work.
Oh, we could always have the factory with the tag on it that tells Tim to ignore it, couldn't we?
Yeah, although I don't know if that would even be necessary. I mean, if it is, then we can just give it the Tim lock tag, and it'll at least just not touch it.
Yeah, I don't really see how they would conflict though, except for the whole grabbing things out of the inventory of the assembler. Sorry, out of the factory assembler.
Yeah, as far as I know though, it doesn't recognize this as a container.
Yeah,
So
to be fair, it's actually more of an assembly block type thing, isn't it? More of a production block. So...
yeah. Then maybe it should have been tagged Tim Auto. I don't know.
I think we need another 7 superconductor coils to get that thing at full capacity. Are we producing 7? No. Okay. Okay, that's because I took some out of the production queue for that. Okay. And that's given us... oh, we actually found the materials. Never mind. We've got some spare superconductor coils now. Huzzah. But yeah. It's definitely working on things. Let's check it now. It is demanding 22 megawatts per stream active. But it's got 6 maximum construction streams available. And 4 maximum deconstruction streams. So, yeah. Have you
like
reactivated your...
132?
What? Did you turn your beacons back on this thing?
My beacon?
Oh yeah, you have, because it's actually working on it again.
You can turn them off?
Yeah, you can turn... if you turn a nanite beacon off, it stops working on whatever it is.
I see. So that would be in the control panels?
Yeah, access the beacon through the control panel and you can turn it off.
Do we want them off?
No, I turned them off earlier when we didn't really have much, but now we've got plenty of excess, so I've turned them back on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think I just need some more uranium. Yeah, some uranium to power up this big ship, and at least move it across to near our nanite factory for easy disassembly. Yep, it's got full thrust capability, so yeah, I'm going to move this mining carriage over to be scrapped.
Okay. It does occur to me,
What?
When we start scrapping this big thing, we're going to need a plan for
The cryopods.
dealing. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've been mentioning that every stream several times for the last couple of streams, that's part of the plan. So
Yep.
we're going to just have to cut off the two sections of the ship around the cryopods and make sure the cryopods have a battery and an oxygen tank so so that the people inside will stay alive. So that's what we need to do. And then we just put deconstruction beacons on the rest of it. So the Nanite Factory will just munch the rest of the ship up for raw materials.
And then I guess we like merge the new.
Yeah, we merge the
Oh, yeah.
cryopods into the new ship. So, yeah.
So we should like prepare a room for that.
Yeah, but right now we're just getting the core industrial sections online, so... Okay, this ship is
Yeah,
now
that
ready
makes
for a
sense.
deconstruction beacon, I believe. Let's check the inventory one last time. Yep, that's all empty. Okay, yeah. This carriage is ready for a deconstruction beacon.
Okay.
Okay, beacon.
I already have one on there.
You've already got a beacon on it?
Yep. Just
No.
needs to be welded.
Okay. Small steel tubes, large steel tube. Oh! It's already summoning them.
appears.
It's already summoning the parts. What? Does it try to build beacons in range?
That's what I was talking about earlier. Like I thought this mod did this.
Well, you were welding it and you didn't have any tubes, did you? Because I wasn't
No, I
carrying any,
didn't.
and it's just randomly got some. So, and now it's just suddenly gained some. Yeah. So it does build beacons within reach of itself. All right.
So you really only need a steel plate then.
Yeah. Put the beacon down, and the thing will build itself. But now it's sending out deconstruction nanites to. Yeah. Look at this. They are just slowly but steadily working on it. And we can just leave this now and it'll quite happily eat the ship, so, yeah.
It occurs to me though the mothership's going to need quite a bit of hangar space.
Yeah, for all the small ships people are building.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
Larger ships are just going to have remote controls or something.
Actually, we can dock those on using connection points outside, so...
That's true.
What else do I need for this? I need 50 power cells.
Ah,
So yeah, it's working on that.
evidently we're down to one display.
We're what?
One display is off.
What do you mean?
Like that, there's just this one assembler and it's missing a display, and so the entire thing won't build.
Well, that's actually pretty typical. I don't think I gave the ship the resources to build said display either, so...
What resources does it use?
Iron and silicon. Actually, it should have the resources because it's iron and silicon to build that. So it should have the materials to finish that.
But maybe because we put that on.
Yeah, but it's
before.
because it's queuing up thruster parts for your ship. Yeah, that's why it was doing it. That reminds me, I should actually, we should move more of this inventory and parts over. Because we've got so many thruster parts, but they're all in the other ship right now. So, yeah, he was trying to remote build your stuff. Was clogging it up a little bit. Okay, anyway, let's add... All the other assemblers are going to be set into cooperative mode. So... So only one assembler is going to get orders from the Nanite Factory, but the other assemblers are going to help it build the stuff. So yeah, that should work okay. Then we just need speed modules, which require steel plates to start out. And we'll put those on that so that we can get the assembly running at full throttle. Okay, like that. And the Nanites Factory is already starting to try and build it with some of the excess parts. This is why it's important to actually have the other ship have its refining capacity come off and onto this one, because this is where the Nanite core is. So
Yeah. So I wonder, where are you planning on putting a refinery?
well, the thing is, it's well, I'm actually thinking below this, like further away from the Nanite core.
Below it?
Yeah.
I see. So like you're going to have them attached to the bottoms of these?
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe we will have like some connectors separating it so that we can have a floor.
Yep. That's the idea, because we also want the interior space to be walkable,
Yes.
because that's just good shipbuilding design. And it helps us go in and change things later as well if we need to.
Delta is back.
Hi, Delta. Oh, darn it, we didn't hide his ship. Quick, before he comes on. We've got to hide that thing. Why are you doing multiple connections? Also, I meant below as in down this way. Tracker. Down this way.
Oh,
So, yeah, think of it as
Oh,
like a
wrong
vertical
below.
ship. So, the Nanite core is actually on its side at the very top of it.
okay.
Yeah,
So
because
you're
that's one of the early requests, that we have a mother style ship which is actually like banana style. So yeah, and apparently Delta can't
I
talk
see.
anymore. Can't really talk right now. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's actually building those assembler speed upgrades pretty quickly.
Probably because it gets faster every time.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's also got a lot of the parts for it as well.
I don't know, I'm typing that. I mean, you can't hear me.
Well, yeah, he can't hear us at all. Also, I think there's a slight bug in the TIM script as well, because it keeps dumping scrap metal into the component storage when it's actually not a component.
Evidently, there's a hostile close by.
No, I think that thing's just
Private
bugging out
sale.
again, because the private sales. It's actually flying away from us. It's nearly 9 kilometers away, but the scout's still reacting to it. Oh, by the way, the nose of the mining carriage is actually gone now, so it's steadily munching on it.
Yeah, it's doing a good job.
It's going to do a better one soon. Just as soon as the production on this ship
But yeah,
catches up. What's it
what
short
would
on?
be interesting then?
Gold. I want gold.
No, it's kind of interesting. So we're going to be oriented like this, up and down.
Yeah.
With an Nanite Factory on top. So while we're walking around, the Nanite
darn
Factory
it.
is going
Alright.
to be sideways.
Yeah, the Nanite Factory is actually sideways, but I'm planning to put another Nanite Factory in the opposite orientation, like here. So we've got this open space with the two Nanite cores facing each other.
Okay.
And then we're going to have an extra reactor here, and I'm guessing either spare space here or more assemblers, and then it's going to be refineries and stuff down here. So yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
it's going to be an interesting one, but right now it's just bare bones for the most part. So you know. Yeah, I need to grab my miner.
So just extend that out a couple blocks.
What? No, I need the miner because we're actually out of gold ore. I grabbed enough to finish the stuff,
I see.
but we've actually run out, so we actually need some.
I'm guessing you have that covered then.
Well, as you can see, I'm flowing out with my miner right now. I believe that's gold on that one. I think that's the one that I mined before. So, wait, where? Oh, there you are. Yeah, so I'm heading out in my mining ship.
Okay.
Are you going to keep on building, or are you going to find some material as well? Because I don't think gold is the only thing we're out of now.
I would have to figure out what resources we don't have real quick.
You can figure it out by just looking at the ore storage container, see what's in it. That's how I figured out we're actually out of gold.
So no gold?
Pretty much. That's why I'm heading off to find some. Turn on my ore detector. Okay, what have we got? Cobalts. Ah, there's the gold. If anyone's interested, I can show you where I dug for gold earlier. That's how I knew there was gold here, as I mentioned. When I dug here for gold, I did it by... where is it? There. By chewing that massive hole straight through the asteroid. That is how this miner is meant to work. Because I remember that someone borrowed this and then used it thinking it was meant to, like, scrape the surface off of an asteroid or something like that. No. This thing is meant to just dig into a rock and just dig and dig and dig until it comes out the other side. So, yeah.
I see.
So yeah, it's actually punched through a layer of stone that was surrounding a completely buried gold deposit on here. And it went straight through the other side and it didn't get damaged by doing it. So that's kind of what this thing does.
So our second worst after gold would actually be iron.
Actually, how much ore have we got left of that?
121k.
Yeah, actually, to be fair, we chewed through a lot of that. Actually, no. How many bars have we got left though? Because we accidentally processed a whole load of bars.
765k.
765,000 bars left. So I think we're okay for iron, to be quite honest. Just a thought there.
Yeah, we probably are. So I guess we just need gold then.
Is there anything else that's missing?
I'll double check.
Yeah, basically I just, actually, I can
Let's see.
cheat this one. Where's my forward thrusters? Thruster 21, there it is.
Might need more nickel. We have 136k nickel and 6.16k in the bars, not iron bars.
There we go. So what I've done now is I've just pulled one of my forward thrusters and put it onto my hotbar so I can increase or decrease its thrust override. So that now the natural thrust loss that comes about by me moving into the rock is, at least to some extent, getting overcome. Because this thruster is constantly trying to accelerate me forwards and keep me moving deeper and deeper into this tunnel I'm digging. So, yeah.
So you pretty much made it automatic.
Yeah, so I'm just sitting here watching this thing slowly chew a massive hole in this rock. So, yeah. Have you actually got the stream up and can see what I'm doing? Or is it, are you just listening to me talking about it?
I'm just listening to you talking about it. I don't know if my connection would actually work.
Yeah, that's fair enough then. But yeah, this is how I normally do a mining ship. I have it long, I've got plenty of cargo space in it, and I've got the drills arranged so they can completely dig out a tunnel in front of the ship in a safe fashion. and yeah, so it just bores in straight through because right now my ship is actually literally buried inside a gold deposit. So yeah, and it's just going to keep on going. It's actually got through now, and I think it's hit the iron deposit on the other side of it. Yeah, that's an iron.
Okay, that's good. Also, I'm noticing that this ship that we have, the mining carriage,
Yep.
sorry about that, it is actually like drifting ever so slowly towards mothership.
I can't hear you. What are you saying?
The mining carriage is drifting towards our mothership.
Raz, I actually corrected that right after stream start and switched into Space Engineer, so it shouldn't be tagged as XL.
Speaking of which, I think my character died again.
What?
Like my character died again.
Yes, it did. You were mentioning about wanting a spark, weren't you?
Yeah. I remember when I first saw those things, I'm like, it's a mech. We have mechs. And I realized that so, of course, that's in combat for a lot, not quite the same thing.
I am getting a vibration massage. Oh no, I've actually broke through into the middle of the asteroid. Oh, it stopped vibrating. Oh. But yeah, there we go. 2 big holes straight through those ore deposits. Okay, so turn it off. What did I get for that? What have my efforts produced for me in digging that tunnel? Let's see, inventory. Okay, from digging that tunnel, I have gained 169,000 stone, 146,000 gold, and 118,000 iron. So, yeah, not too bad.
Finding your name through this list of subscriptions is actually very difficult.
Hey? Whose list?
My list. I think I have too many subscriptions.
Well, the thing is, it also doesn't count things properly, because it doesn't just update videos uploaded. It also has things like activities as well. So people could have a really high number next to them, but it didn't really do anything. So
Yeah, like one thing I noticed is like it should be alphabetically ordered. Also, whoa!
what?
What in the world?
What?
Okay, I come back and start looking at it, and it looks like the mothership and the old mothership were doing some kind of mating dance.
Ooh.
Only
Okay.
for a second though.
Sounds like they were just loading in on your side then.
Yeah, it probably is on my side. Also, the gunship's almost done. It's about 2/3 of the way done.
Slowly flying backwards in your direction, because that's the safe way to travel, apparently. Rear end first.
And evidently it chewed through all of its tar. All of that uranium's gone already.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's a massive power demand, even with a couple of power efficiencies on it.
I'm literally going to just take all of the uranium from the reactors if I can.
Leave
not
at
all
least a
of them,
little bit in
actually,
one,
not
so and also I think we need some dedicated uranium refining, don't we? Actually, how
Yeah.
are we doing for uranium ore?
Our uranium ore is 335,000.
Okay, we just need to flat out process more of it.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just docking up to unload my ore load now. perfect actually. I can turn off my main boosters.
Oh, evidently I can't hold anymore. That's fair. I'll just dump off my inventory then and grab the rest of this uranium.
Okay.
What do I have extra of? Everything.
I still find it really interesting how we got distinctive ship styles going on, even on something as basic as a miner. Because we had Lollards, then we've got yours, and we've got mine. So that's 3 different mining ships around the place. But each one is very different in shape. Though that said, of course, Lollards did actually blow up last stream, so... Yeah.
Or was that mine?
Hmm? Sorry, what did you say?
Or was that mine?
Where was what?
Probably Lollards didn't blow up.
Little mean we can barely hear you. Or is that Delta again?
Probably
That's
it was a ship, but that probably just flew it.
Yeah, we still don't really know what happened to Lollard's ship.
Somehow my energy system is offline. Interesting. Someone
Okay.
lost connection with my scout.
Another ship.
So
The entire thing is dead. Well, that's a good enough time. You shove some more uranium into it.
Yep, shove the uranium into it. Shows how much power a nanite factory uses, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Especially.
I'm actually going to take a small fragment of that uranium and put it in the small reactor as well, just so that it is getting the most power it possibly can. Even though I'm pretty sure it doesn't even use close to its maximum. So I'm guessing you came back with all the resources.
Yeah, I've just unloaded the ores into. Yeah, I've dumped all the ore into the refineries, so that's all being chewed on now.
Excellent.
Which is giving us the parts I required for my next thing, which is actually a nanite speed module. So we can accelerate the nanites.
I think maybe we should move the thruster here, facing inwards.
You mean the downwards one?
Yeah, the downwards one.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well.
Have to deal with the gyro too.
Yeah, because we need to move it so that we can actually put the last couple of upgrades onto the Nanite Factory. Did I not build the gravity parts? I thought I did. Did someone grab the gravity parts out of here?
I don't think I did.
Well, they don't. They don't have to cancel them at some point. I don't know what happened to them, but apparently.
That's interesting. I have to enable our base GPS ASAP.
You have to what?
Enable my our home GPS. Apparently all our antennas are only 5 kilometers.
Why don't you have your home GPS up? You probably should do that, you know.
Yeah, I did it. I just did it because I didn't want to use it. Probably.
I mean, that's the only GPS I don't actually turn off, so... I always know where home is. Though sometimes with you lot, I wish I didn't.
Interestingly, it seems as I can use my light corvette to carry drones.
Yeah, if you just dock them on the side, then you're good to go, aren't
Yeah.
you?
But there is this place, isn't it, on Orchard?
Are you operational?
Fast
Large
red
steel
object
tubes,
incoming.
motors, computers. Alright. Large steel tubes, motors, and computers. All of which we're actually short of. Yeah, I had to queue up hundreds of I had to queue up components by the hundreds when I was getting things built between streams as well. Didn't
I
help.
guess.
Yeah, we do shoot through a lot of parts sometimes.
Yeah,
What's
it is
that?
kind of crazy.
There's a landing gear flying through space.
Where?
By the way, Delta,
Where am I shooting?
did you grab the stuff out of the ship, your tools and stuff?
I grabbed my stuff. That was my stuff, which was from one of my deaths.
Oh, you grabbed it all. Okay.
Because I flew against my drone, gravity generator.
We're actually short on superconductors. Right.
Okay, ship's back at base.
Right. We'll just weld this one.
Alright, I forgot my bottles.
I hope this fighter isn't going to be too power hungry.
Why? What you done to it?
Just noticed like the number of reactors is relatively high.
Relatively high?
Reactors on
Yeah, as in like half of it, like most of its support systems are reactors. I think.
Yeah, because small reactors are such bullshit.
I mean, they're okay for like really small things or things that don't require much power, like mechs.
Yeah,
That's
Decentral-
actually a legitimate reason to use mechs.
yeah, that's looking better, isn't it? Now that I've put 2 speed modules onto the Nanite system.
Although, these masses of small reactors guarantee that if one goes down, the system still works. Mostly.
That's true too.
Is this all done?
It's finally got its connector finished, so I'm happy.
Okay, that is looking pretty nice. The assembly array is all finished and built as well on the mothership. So
I feel like having to set up some refineries on this thing might be a good thing to prioritize. Then we could just move the
I was
oil
just thinking
to-
that as well, actually. I was actually
And-
thinking of scrapping the extra ones up here. So scrapping the top bank on the current mothership, which is a full 7
I see.
refineries.
Or we just dock them.
No, because we want to rebuild them, so we might as well do a
Yeah.
disassemble, reassemble job. So yeah, I was thinking we could sever these and then use those as the raw materials to build the stuff onto the other ship.
We could sever them and then attach a deconstruction beacon.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. we'd need to turn them all off first to get all materials out of them, thanks to Tim.
Why did the Nanites turn off?
Pardon?
Nanite Factory turned off.
Shouldn't have, unless it's out of power again. No, the Nanite Factory is still going.
Yeah, it's still going.
Yeah, Nanite Factory is absolutely fine.
Good old tactics.
But yeah, unless you mean the refineries, because I've just shut them all down.
Nanite factories.
We've only got one Nanite Factory.
As soon as this thing is done, I'm probably going to modify
Okay,
it to have a projector and a construction beacon.
We need a deconstruction beacon because the refineries are now free floating. Just so you guys know, watch out, there's a massive thing just floating around.
Oh yeah, no biggie.
But however, I think we should also help this with some manual disassembly and getting stuff, because we can scrap things down more rapidly than the Nanite Factory can right now.
Do you already have the deconstruction beacon?
Yeah, it's on the it's down at the bottom over there.
And then I'll just start cutting down modules.
Actually, it's not trying to build it. I think it's still prioritizing your ship, so...
Oh geez, I just right in my face.
Yeah, so it's still prioritizing your ship for the building. I think it's because it's the nanite beacon it had first, so...
Yeah, and it's also almost finished.
Could it be the source of the issues? Maybe. I think part of it is also just having too much stuff going on around the place as well. But by cutting down what's going on, we can sort that out. There's also the fact that I was hosting a boring earlier and I didn't restart my computer since then, so that's also a factor. But yeah.
Shouldn't be too much.
Yeah, but it still can be a bit of an issue because Avoyant sometimes has a memory leak on it, so...
Even if we kill the task?
Yeah. Sometimes, well, I've noticed that I need to reset the computer flat out sometimes to help clean things out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, just a fresh restart does help smooth the system over.
Now the command room of the thingy gets disassembled.
You are incredibly quiet again, by the way.
Now the command room of the thingy gets disassembled.
What?
The command room of the carriage.
What?
This.
Is it not disassembling that part?
It is disassembling. Just saying that it is disassembling the command part now.
Yeah, that means it's got almost all of the ship now.
Done and done.
Yep. It's definitely helping that we've got it. But, yeah, anyway, Raz, the Nanite Factory mod is actually really stable for most mods. So, it might be causing some issues, but it might not be as well. It's hard to say.
Just on these things.
Yeah, sometimes it's just really hard to tell if something's going wrong or not. So.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like real life too.
Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. But yeah, as you see, individually, one-on-one, we are more than a match for the Nanite system. And far more effective.
Because it's unupgraded.
Actually, it's got a bunch of upgrades on it.
Yeah. Basically,
it's just not optimized for mass deconstruction. It's not optimized for mass deconstruction, basically.
Yeah, like, the Nanite Factory is really good for when you don't want to necessarily involve yourself.
Or when you want to build projections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like big, complex tasks.
Or projections.
I mean, building a projection can be kind of difficult at times.
Yeah.
I've had to act weird.
Yeah. Sometimes, before I knew this mod, I used Velas for that. Ooh, there are some missile containers left over.
What?
I just found missile containers.
Oh, you mean before the nanites can pick them up?
No, in the car container.
My inventory is just barely full.
Okay, we've dumped so much raw material into this, we should be able to just get it to start building things now.
I mean, maybe the refineries would be a good place to start.
I was just about to start doing that. What kind of modules do we actually want on them?
Speed and yield.
Speed and yield, what ratio?
I also moved my ship a bit away.
Yeah, what speed and yield ratios do you think?
I actually don't know what the most efficient is.
Well, the thing is, any yield module increases how much we get for the ore we put into it, so... Anyway,
If you want it slow but steady and are too lazy to mine, yield. If you aren't too lazy to mine, speed.
Well, we're not too lazy to mine, I can tell you that for a fact, so...
So yeah, 3 to 1 or 2 to 2?
3 to 1?
Oh, you modified it with a deeper inset camera. Okay.
Yeah. That I said I was going to do that.
Okay,
This had
lots
to be done.
of interior plating as well, actually.
Huh. Do I have some steel? And the nice thing you can do now is we need a little steel storage.
Okay, right. Connector. And this will be a big refinery room, I think, so... Wouldn't be the same. That should be good. Right.
I don't know, it's actually kind of fascinating watching this thing build.
Yeah, that's another benefit of it, isn't it?
I don't know, it's also kind of like boring, because
No.
it's like watching a fish tank.
Yeah, but it would be
You
faster
got
if you went and did it
five
yourself still. We must keep
Yeah.
You
pointing that out.
identify fish tanks.
Inventory full.
Yes, that's all there.
So are we just going to stack them along their sides?
Remember, this is downwards, so...
Yes. So are we going up and down then?
Yeah, uranium is empty.
Oh, I actually don't even have the iron plates to start it.
Uranium, where are the furnaces? Refineries.
Oh, we need more uranium.
Yeah.
Are we out of ore, or are we out of flat out uranium?
Just ingots. It's because it's not being refined on that ship, so it's not going to keep up. I'm just going
And
to
on that
grab
factory stopped.
from these two. Small reactor 2 evidently has a lot more uranium.
Yeah, one thing I noticed about Tim is that doesn't actually evenly distribute the ingots. So
That's because you have to like define how many you put in there. So you basically tell it how many uranium. So in my case, I generally put it a relatively low number, like 5, and then keep the rest in a centralized storage, so that's easy to grab them.
All right.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think that's probably what I'm going to wind up doing.
But on our command ship. We need an oversized hangar.
Yeah. We've been discussing that while you were gone, actually. Yeah. We need a lot of hangars.
The actual mothership only has one real hangar. Maximum of 2. As far as you can see it. Probably in multiple sections, but only 1 or 2.
Okay, hopefully that means that's still not going to act correct.
Why? What's up?
Because I think it can place uranium, but it can't, like, take it out.
Why would it take it
And
out?
I don't know where, the, reactor 2 is.
There's 2 reactors up by the assemblers.
Just in
That's where
control
reactor 2
edge.
is. So yeah. The other one is down by the oxygen system.
Okay.
We could have a problem.
And I'm guessing
there.
it's
What-
through
what-
a...
what? What's wrong, Delta?
Our nanite system burns through 5 uranium in 60 seconds.
Wait, what?
I just filled it up with 5 new uranium ingots.
Actually, assembly was running on that as well.
Yeah, I can't seem to find this one. It's
It's
not attached
queuing
to
up
any...
3,000 odd plates. I think because
Maybe
it's
it's just...
not powered, so it thinks that it doesn't have. Well, it can't access the stuff that's in the cargo container, can it? While the conveyor system's down. So yeah, it thinks it needs the plates, but it doesn't.
Huh. Let me actually supply it with the power. I wonder if we could even keep up. Gee.
We only have 2 refineries left on the old main ship.
Yeah, that's because the rest of it's all been shifted over.
That could be it. Oh, refineries are going up. I'm going to transfer ore right now.
Yep. Just cancelling the orders so that it's not all clogged up with production orders. So, yep. And it's realised it's got all the materials it needs, so it's working on it.
Tracker, please help me a bit with transferring uranium
Where?
from the most bagged cargo container.
Ah, okay. I like the ore.
What's all this iron plating on it? What's the hull on it?
I can move 10.6k at a time.
Do you mean the iron plating?
Yeah,
On
why is there
the-
iron hull on it?
Ah, and I built this so you can just grind a bit and don't
Wait
have
a
to
second.
use this
Wait a second.
deal.
I'm going to be cheeky here.
What?
And rename my connector to Tim.
No connectors, please. Don't drain everything. Not yet.
No connectors.
Do not drain everything yet.
How much uranium do you want me to move?
I already moved like 18 to 20k. And now it isn't grabbing anymore. So it seems refineries are sufficed for the moment.
Okay, in which case you don't actually need me to move the uranium with the connector. Okay. Speaking of connectors, Baron's almost done.
I know. Going green,
Probably.
yay.
Well,
What
it's
is
just to
going-
help right now. while we're struggling a bit. We can take these off again
Just-
later.
Yeah,
Solar
that makes
panel?
sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, just temporary green power source.
Yeah, I just got the achievement. Apparently I never built that many solars.
I've gotten that so many times over.
Dirty fuel's just too nice.
I think we don't have enough solar cells to build them though, so it's probably going to try to manufacture some of those.
Evidently, we don't have magnesium. What?
Wait, what's needing magnesium?
Ammunition. We have a lot of ore, but it's acting weird.
I don't really know. Okay, so we've got
There's a
this
similar
working.
thing
Let's-
going on with like the reactor 2 having like 25.4 uranium in it, but I can't move it.
Where are you trying to access it from? Up at the top? Because there seems to be
Just
a one-way
the reactor
access.
that's attached to that reactor.
You have to directly access it.
No, it was connected
Okay,
just so that... No, you don't need to.
Because of our conveyor system we have.
No,
How
we
much
don't-
is actually in there?
What are you wanting out? What are you wanting?
Uranium.
Out of reactor 2?
Yeah. How many is actually in there though?
1.8.
1.8?
Yeah.
Okay
It's now that you've done the tin thing, I can see it's all evenly distributed. So yeah, it seems to be
That's
working. So
disappointment though.
what?
Because it shows it's having 25.4 and I'm like, I need to get that uranium. It's desync.
Yeah. Probably try to reconnect if it's still not fixed properly, it's not connected with the cargo system.
Yeah, I'm looking now, and there is no excess uranium in there. So yeah, I think you've got another desync going
Okay,
on.
desync.
Yeah.
Cryo.
So
And
yeah,
just go ahead and
that's
deal
why
with
you couldn't
that.
get it, because it wasn't
Okay.
even there in the first place.
That's links.
Desync and resync.
There has to be like a button that I can use to reload.
Don't know, could be.
Silicon. Can't grab that from up here. Not entirely sure why. I thought I'd remove those one-way flows, but oh well. But yeah, we need silicon to produce the solar panels for this. So,
Now, where's my uranium?
there we go. Oh, it
Okay.
needs nickel as
And
well.
if I come back, it should show as it should.
Just grab the
But yeah.
nickel store.
Anyway, if
Okay.
it had excess, it would probably be storing them externally to the reactors,
There we
so
go.
don't be too shocked if you only see a little bit.
Ouch.
Yeah, I noticed that you had them set to store 5 inside the reactors.
Yeah,
Nice we're actually getting uranium now.
Yeah. Let's see.
means that we won't have to pull out of the reactors anymore. Hopefully.
And the thingies are completely concentrating on your shop.
Well, actually, there's nothing
awesome.
else left for them to do except for your fighter, so... Because there's nothing else
well-
left with beacons right now.
It looks like it's done.
So it's probably
No,
just sending
with
them out to
else.
check it and then not. So is there anything actually that's not been finished on it?
Nope, not directly.
I had like 11 uranium ingots waiting to be put into the reactors. I'll shove those in. 44? Oh,
44
those
what?
I may want to go through and read. And like change the names of everything. Or, you know, this list is too large. Yeah, it looks fine. So I'm going to turn off the projector, just in case.
That's not how you turn off on stuff.
Huh?
Do we have
Let me move it up just slightly
oh,
so that it doesn't run into that. We need another projector, don't we?
Photoshop you mean?
Yeah. So I'm thinking putting it on the underside below the cockpit,
Or
like right in front of the remote control.
Just setting stuff up. Apparently we have a little cargo connection problem.
What are you talking about? Where's the... Are you talking about the connection problem in the middle of the original mothership?
No. Fighter.
What kind of like cargo connection problem? Oh, I see. We have reactors that aren't connected yet.
No, that's not the problem. All reactors are connected. Just not everyone gets ammo. For reasons unknown. We have a little bit bigger problem.
I see. So you're actually distributing it. And
It
how
was-
many day power is this? 22? Holding still? Okay.
Okay.
So our little projector thing is kind of
Why? Medium
floating.
cargo. Why can't I put this into the medium cargo container? Shouldn't it be connected somewhere?
So what's wrong with your fighter then? Is there something up with it?
The reactors aren't all loading in.
Ah, I found it. I found the problem.
Where is it?
Reactors are being loaded. What are you doing?
I'm adding in a projector.
Okay. Please do not remove conveyors.
So are you two both fine-tuning the same fighter then? Is that what's going
Yes.
Yep.
on? The one that you spent most of last time building, only for it to get blown up in its first fight. That
That's
Yep.
correct. That's why we are fine-tuning it now.
Yeah, fair enough then.
I don't have a projector on it. No, I have one. So evidently these have a forward.
Nanites build it. This should work. Nanites, come here.
Yeah, they shouldn't be doing much right now, so yeah. They're done. They're just wandering over
Are
to
you
do things.
deconstructing the projector array?
I am adding in a repair beacon.
I mean, why were you are you deconstructing the constructing module?
Yeah,
Why?
Yeah,
We
that-
could have used that for other fighters.
yeah. The thing is, like, it disconnected and started floating away on my screen. So I thought that it's like, oh, this thing is no longer useful.
Desync. I could have just catched it with one of my drones or ships.
It's easy to do with
Thankfully,
third-person
it's not
camera in your
difficult to
ships,
build.
to be honest. But
Where is this building? Ah, they are. They
And I
construct.
thought because the landing gear lost power, that it would not be connected.
Landing gears do not need power to be connected. They just need power to connect. Yes,
Unless you place them
it
so that they can
works.
connect.
It works. Can I put ammo from here to? No. There's still something going wrong. Huh.
Okay.
I just grabbed 0, 0.
Aeon,
Yes.
does the oxygen thingy only have big and two small connections?
Yes. On a small fighter, yeah. It's got a big one on one side and two small ones on the other side.
I know that one. Okay, no, last little problem. Where's the medium connection slot on these?
Maybe I should actually build myself a fighter. I said I was planning to last stream, but I've still not done it. So, maybe I should.
Ouch.
I mean, it's something to do while you guys are taking it, isn't it? So.
Yeah.
Okay,
What
right. I need a stock
was
of
that?
iron and steel. Sorry, iron and interior parts. I
Speaking
mean.
of which, I need to actually.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, when we're done modifying it, I'll like load in the thing.
Yeah, I was loading it too. I just saw a problem.
I see, so you're increasing its throw.
No. Connection. Not all wires were connected.
The left side might need modification as well.
Yeah. The weapon system had no connection to the other part.
Okay.
In which case, maybe I should start pulling uranium or something.
Yeah, you could get some. Okay. Fighter should be online. Redistribution of ammo.
So I'll.
Let's do it. How does it? Oh,
Might
God.
want to drop a reactor on the outside so that we can like put a server in. And it's probably not necessary.
We need much more ammo. Oh, seemingly Aeon is, or you are in the process of transferring stuff to our new main ship.
You mean the fact I moved all of our spare resources and a bunch of all of our spare parts and a few of our resources across? Yeah.
Yes. Should I get our ore container?
Well, the problem with that is it always takes a lot of shunting to move, so that's why I didn't move it. But we've already got full refinery batteries on the new ship. We just don't have storage yet, do we?
Yeah.
We still have reactors that don't connect.
All should be connected now.
20, 24, 6, 25, 5, 34, 7.
Right, there's some which aren't drawing power. Wait a second. We have an antenna, right?
You could like set them to broadcast.
Yeah, that's what I mean. 20, 24, 6, 24. Dictate me all reactors who don't respawn. Please.
Pardon?
Wait a second, I'm just marking all reactors which don't output power. Oh wait. I could have the problem.
I see where they are.
Now it should. Yeah, now they filled up. Done.
I mean, yes, they were. Were they
And
set to have?
they were neutral. They were neutral blocks. That was why my drone was crying.
Okay.
Probably.
Oh, by the way, the platform thing has been built.
Nice. Do I have enough resources for repair?
Unfortunately, I mean, some of these reactors are going to go out before the others, which bothers me.
Yeah, just get some more resources.
I'm just going to do this.
Small steel tube, large steel tube.
Okay, so that's a core of systems. Now I need to actually give it some stuff. So.
Two hundred of these, 20 of these. And that should be it. What is being built right now?
Just my fighters starting to get some stuff, that's all.
Let's see what Aeon is building.
Okay, this time it should filter in relatively evenly.
The
One will
interesting,
have-
the interesting thing is that this fighter's more of a multi-concept. So these are two concepts fused. I guess the ship would have been different if only you would have built it.
Yeah, that's true.
Always interesting how fused blueprints look. So let's see.
Okay, that's pretty good.
And do we want like the projection building beacon as well?
For what?
What
The ship.
already? If you get a projector, yes.
I mean, it
And-
has a projector, it just doesn't have anything loaded.
Please do not attach a projection builder yet.
Okay. And yeah, I know. We kind of need to like save a blueprint of it, don't we? So I'll just save the.
Okay, save it and save the blueprint right here because that is a slightly modified. I can't save blueprints for some reason.
So that shows up. Should be. Oh, it's actually small grid, isn't it?
Yes. And
I mean, that'll work, but its final name is going to be small grid.
why?
So you're going to have to tell me.
Wow. Oh, wait a second. I can fix that. Can't I? Where's
Yeah,
the
you can
name?
like set it to that, but the blueprint's temporarily going to be called that until we can get it without.
Yeah, 6287.
Yeah, small grid 6287.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Rotate 90 degrees.
Okay, I'm going to also back off a bit and remote that.
I mean, I'm going to say I can say stuff to you. So yeah. Rotate 90 down. Yeah.
Okay.
Pitch and 180 jaw.
Okay, so 90 pitch,
Yeah.
180 yaw.
Wait a second. Could be roll a bit. No, a bit back. Yeah. Wait a second. 180 degrees. Otherwise, other way around. Roll.
Wait,
Roll
180 on what?
180. Other side. One. So
What are you guys doing?
yeah.
Like this?
No, I mean 180. Your act, the thing you had before, minus 180 or
Oh,
plus
I see
180.
what you're doing. You're setting up the back
Oh, like this?
blueprints.
That's even worse.
Okay.
Roll. I'm talking about roll the whole time. No, no,
Okay.
roll. Yes,
So
that's better. Now try pitch,
Pitch, which direction?
pitch, pitch. Just do it. 90. Okay, wrong. Back. Back.
Like this.
Now to go to the other side. Now the roll is wrong. So pitch 180. No, pitch. Just pitch 180.
Yeah,
So
I've got
pitch
to
it back.
include my projectors.
So like this.
No, that's too low pitch. So yeah, and now try the jaw. 90 to a direction. Wait a sec. Wait. That sounds good. Now try moving horizontal 3. Yeah, one back. Yeah, perfect. Now try going 2 up. No, back.
That's the wrong one.
Back, yeah. Then the third slider. Yeah, wrong direction. 1 down. Yeah, that's right. That's perfect.
And it didn't save the blueprint as a result.
Huh?
It didn't save the blueprint because it was the same.
What? Oh no, did you? No, now it's okay. Now just your projector. Wait a second. Add a random blueprint. Not ours.
I need to actually be connected to the right thing.
Yeah. So now add a random blueprint.
I'll just make it, I don't know.
Random blueprint.
Yeah, it's
now at the right.
Of course, this isn't the final blueprint. So,
Yeah.
because we still need to project it with the projection builder.
Yeah, and now it is perfect.
Keep
Now,
projection.
wait a second, something is.
Do you have the blueprint? Oh, no.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. You selected right.
I'm about to. 6287.
Yeah, that's
Now it
right.
should be-
Wait a second, projection. Yeah, projection out of bounds. That should be right. Yes, and now copy it and
Okay.
paste the right one with the projection.
Yeah, let me change the name of this real quick.
Yeah. Only save the no, don't add it here because that would be projection
Huh?
inception. Don't add it here because yeah, projection inception. Only save it for you.
Oh, so you can't have like the projection inside the projection.
No, because it would be dumb and we don't need the projector to know that it has a projection if it's rebuilt because the projector won't be rebuilt. Because we don't have a projector projecting the projector. Only projector projecting the whole ship, but if the projector was projecting the projector is destroyed, then the projector can't project the projector.
What are you two on
Yeah,
about?
so what
Come
I'm going
on.
to do is
What?
put the projection beacon on there then, and
Yeah. That's
turn
right.
off the projector or something. I mean, that actually could work. Or just, you know,
That's
remove
okay.
the projection.
That's already no. That's already okay. No, don't remove the projection. Don't remove it. That's perfect. Because if any block gets destroyed, the projection will come in handy and repairs.
Although we'll
I've given up
rebuild the
at this
projection
point.
beacon.
Jeez.
And now just repair beacon.
I don't even know what you guys are on about anymore.
Ah,
I think you did it on
And I have-
purpose too.
Well, like, we're on about
really.
projection deception.
yeah.
Also, it occurs to me that the repair beacon's actually protruding a bit, but
What is it?
that's this thing's protruding, but that's
Well,
fine. isn't it?
I'm trying to move it to a better place. Just you wait a second. Is anything below here? That's. What did I just remove?
Oh
What did I
no,
remove? What did I remove? Wait a second.
it looks
I
like
think-
just a block.
Did I remove two? Ah, no, that's a projection. Okay, I was worried. Okay, too
Oh,
good
of course.
projection. Too good projectionception. That's also a tactic I used on one of my ships. So I
Just
had
have the
these.
projectors
I have
running
a
so
pro-
that
I had a projector who projected a second hull over my hull. Works on medium range.
Huh.
So I had built that ship and then I built the same ship, but yeah, with a bit different stuff. And now the same thing. You still have to attach the projection beacons after pulling the ship. Also, you just have to place it down. It will already work. You don't even have to weld it. And done it is.
so you have both of them there.
Yeah. I just say if these both get destroyed, the ship is pretty fucked.
Of course.
Because main guns, main system, main cockpit. I hear you grinding. What?
I'm removing a repair beacon,
Ah,
which it's probably going to try to construct.
just place something there. To armor
I'm
block.
trying. I'm just being like bumped around.
Yeah, remove that first one. Yeah, and that's the better. That's better. And the Nanites should repair that. And now we'll save a blueprint of this and inject it into the blueprint system. Into the projector.
Yeah.
And inject that blueprint into the projector, the new one.
I'm going to turn this block off, and so
Well, that is a sweetie.
info.
Yeah, what do you think?
It's not going to allow me to change the name, is it?
No, sadly it isn't for some reason. Only creative. I don't know why.
That's
let's
well.
see.
I'll just save it myself.
Very many reactors. Yeah.
What?
Very many reactors.
No, it's only got one.
Yeah. Okay, it will get more, I hope.
That's why it's got a
Details.
battery on it. Jeez.
Yeah, but a battery for a fighter? I don't like battery running fighters.
No, it's just it can operate okay without it, but with the battery, it actually becomes, you know, more powerful. So yeah.
Alive.
Okay.
I love the sound of these.
So I'm going to put the Delta variant in there, and in that version, the projector is turned off, so it's not going to try to rebuild the projector, and it's a move kit.
No, that's okay. Just make it on. It's everything is fine. If it's
Yep,
on.
it's on.
Everything should be on in the projection. because we don't want the ship to be rebuilt with offline stuff.
Oh, I'm about to suffocate.
Yeah.
Don't you carry a spare oxygen canister with you?
I'm
Yeah.
about to lose. I'm
I
about
just
to.
noticed one oxygen and no oxygen can, so
My hydrogen was running out, so and I have no hydrogen bottles now.
Oh, never mind. I don't have an oxygen can on me because I put it away somewhere.
Good job.
And now let's get more ammo inside here. Huh?
I wonder, does it like automatically distribute?
I think I have a disconnection again.
Why? What's up?
I can't access any stuff of the fighter. That's the
You
problem.
just disconnected.
Yeah, I know. Desync.
All right.
I'm getting weirdness too. It's only like selecting from certain areas. So I'm getting the problem too. I wonder.
Right. Well, I don't know what it might be. So, has it been doing this whole time, or is it just started?
Just started and I think I know why.
What happened?
I know projectors tend to block you from being able to do anything, so I'm going to have it just turned off in general.
Yeah, but in the
And now I
projection
can
we
access
have
it.
Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah, it was a projector.
So we also have an access shield. Technically.
I mean, yeah.
You have
It's
to
going
grind
to keep
through
players
and...
from using things properly. I'll have you like sneak in between.
I'm gonna eliminate stealing my...
Actually, I have a better idea. I think this will work.
Don't project ammo over it or stuff. What are you going to do?
I'm going to turn the projection back on, but set it to only show the buildable block. And this will keep it from actually messing with
Yeah,
it.
that sounds good. And for safety we can always do the stuff from before.
And it shows projection out of bounds because there's no way it
Yeah.
could possibly be connected to anything when
No, it is
can't
connected,
show-
but no block is
well, I mean-
buildable.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So in theory, and I'm just going to
Yeah, what?
test this, I'm just
can
going
access.
to grind out one of the pieces, some of the armor, and let's see if it rebuilds.
Shot. Did you just place a slope there?
No?
I think they... Yeah, that are the Nanites.
It
That's
appears to
working.
be self-repairing.
Not really self-repairing. But yeah, assisted repairs.
Yeah, that's good.
That's very good. I had with my friend, I had my fighter shot down to like cockpit plus like 3 thrusters and a reactor by some SPAT, and yeah, survived and was rebuilt over like 10 minutes. Let's store some resources, and I want more oxygen.
Anyway, nice refinery room we have here.
Yeah, I put the floors in when
Aeon's
it wasn't
power.
really doing much, so it just quickly built those out. It's still working on the solar panels though.
Yeah. Why though? Is the factory not allowed to produce stuff for the Nanites?
Yeah, the factory is meant to be doing that. I'm guessing there's just a missing resource somewhere.
Let's see. There is bulletproof glass being produced in millions.
That's because it's building these windows.
Wait,
Get
what?
these things away.
Wait, did someone put a beacon on there?
There's a beacon.
I didn't put a
Let's
beacon
get
on
this thing away.
that. So yeah, one of you guys put that on.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't
Unless
me.
I like
Alright.
clicked somewhere off the screen.
They constructed even if you only place down
Yeah,
the
someone
foundation.
placed it. So yeah.
So should be okay now.
Well, also,
Okay.
where did this fighter come from?
Which one?
What fighter?
The one
If
in
you
front of AM.
You mean the one I'm building?
Oh. So you're building an entire new fighter.
Yeah.
Everyone's building a fighter.
That's one of the things we're doing, remember? Everyone needs a fighter.
Aeon is an outsider.
Wait,
Apparently we need our ore container here. Right now. We have no iron ingots. In this.
I'll shove a few.
And we still have like 500 meg. Just transport them or something.
I should be able to just move more iron ingots.
yes. Yeah, I'm sorry for not really speaking, by the way. It's just that the other two were speaking about very confusing things, so I was just letting them get on with that. So yeah, blame them for it, darn it. Not me! It's not my fault. Oh, no, no, no. It's all their fault. Everything's their fault. This is well known. Scientific fact, in fact. Wouldn't you agree? And nobody says anything to that. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
So we have a gunship, and this appears to be more like a light gunship by comparison. Similar armament, but
Well,
you have missiles.
Yeah, it's got some missiles on it.
I was afraid of putting missiles on mine, so I didn't have them. These
Perfect
missiles are
shot.
expensive.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
can be needed sometimes for the damage they do, so, you know.
This thing is more for pew 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 pew. Also, I have an idea for the turrets. Yeah, okay, there are already on that. I activated for them to shoot missiles down.
Yeah, that sounds prudent.
But yeah,
How much ammo?
kind of built
do
it
we
around a
have?
different concept to yours, I must admit. I mean, this has been built along the lines of what I think should be a decently useful fighter, so it's taken a different approach to yours, kind of thing. So, I don't know, what do you think of it compared to yours?
Interesting. So light.
It's going to be more maneuverable, probably.
Yeah, it's not got much by way of braking thrust, but it's actually really durable from the front, so...
I think you have to fine tune the
fine-tune the,
things.
that specific, thank you.
Also, this thing has inferior braking thrust, but that is wanted.
Yeah, it's not got much by way of braking thrust, but it has got a lot of reverse thrust and a fast turning as well. But it's actually more of a superiority slash capture ship. kind of
Ours
thing.
has no.
Yeah,
has
ours,
none.
so this one's got facilities for long range sniping, it's got a camera in the front of it. And then it's got yeah, and sorry, just building stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's also got docking clamps to lock onto something afterwards. And it can snipe it, as I said, with the camera at range, which is positioned to operate with the machine guns. And it can even take some return fire from the front as well, because it's got heavy armor reinforcement on the forward section.
Yeah, this has light armor, but
Yeah,
don't
that's it.
want heavy armor. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the underside though. It's
I always refrain from using heavy armor because it's too heavy and it's too OP, I think.
no, it's
Yeah.
not OP. It's
It's
just heavy.
It's too heavy for heavy, on my opinion.
It's not actually indestructible by any stretch.
It is very heavy.
It's just better resisting damage than the light stuff.
Yeah, that is what I mean. It's too good at resisting stuff.
Well, I mean, for something like that, then you might want the heavy armor.
look at how easy small ship Gatling guns go through light armor and how hard they go through heavy armor.
Again, not really a surprise because of well, heavy armor is actually the combat grade stuff, so you know it's not meant to be easy pew pew. Oh no, where'd my heavy armor go? That's not meant to be like that.
Light armor needs 1 steel plate for small ship and heavy needs, yeah, okay, it should have like 7 times the hit points, I think.
Huh. This front armor probably could stand to be upgraded at some point.
This, yeah. This, I try to work on the concept to keep it relatively cheap, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
This is why I said we want to have people building their own fighters and stuff, because then we get to also see what different people do with it as well, which I think is quite interesting.
And now I need to retreat to my private place.
Oh, you need to
Private projects, not like Little Me.
Of course. Okay. Just need to.
Yeah, this thing's going to be massive. What are you planning on the area, like for the area in front of the assemblers?
Either double up the assemblers, or I'm thinking maybe use it as part of the docking area. Or maybe as part of the cryopods, but I was thinking put the cryopods above the nanite system, so on the opposite end of it. So yeah, it's not quite sure where I'm going to put it out, at least not yet.
Hey, there's a miner. I found a miner which isn't used.
Wait, what?
Like, damage one, not this one.
Wait, where?
What?
In Little Mean's hangar.
I think that's Little Means,
Oh, right.
because Little Mean was storing his own ships in there, so.
Yeah.
I can't see the walls.
So yeah. See you all later.
What?
Yeah.
Is this right?
Wait, what? But I must admit though, this has been a lot easier building this fighter with the nanite assistance, because the nanites just fly over and build the stuff for me.
Who would have known that it would be easier?
I know, strange, isn't it?
Yeah. So strange, nanites make life easier.
That is not a slope.
What? What's not a
You
slope?
have like a inverted corner.
Ah.
Inverted corners, yay! So I need
I'm going to see if I can grab a piece of uranium, and I'm going to... Yes, we actually have like a backlog now.
Well, to be fair, on the main ship we've taken most of its power demands off, and
Yep.
so yeah, and one of the 2 remaining big refineries is actually dedicated just to doing uranium. So, oh, I've actually built 100 steel plates worth of stuff. Interesting.
So let's see.
I don't think I need any of those anymore, but yeah, my craft is definitely kind of ready to be used, I think.
Oh, I see.
I mean, it's got
That's
thrust in all directions. It's got full gyros. It's got internal cargo. It's got the reactor and battery power system.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's a
so
disappointment.
what?
What's the
So the
disappointment?
little walker doesn't render the legs at all.
Hmm?
Like this walker doesn't render its legs at all. That's a big disappointment.
What little walker?
The one that I there.
Oh, the one
just
you were
wanted to see
working
if I could- Yeah. Evidently, I can't show it to you guys. That's a bummer. I'll just remove the projection then.
Okay, let's actually hop in this thing and see how it feels. Yep, definitely responsive. Whee!
Maybe you
Sweet.
found it a little too responsive.
We can always turn the gyros down if we need to.
Yeah.
And it accelerates very well.
Onto the ground. Hell no. Onto the ground with you. Up. Landing gears. Be responsible for your crimes.
Yeah, it's definitely got good acceleration. Sideways acceleration is not too bad as well, because it's got big reactors. Sorry, big reactors,
big
big thrusters on
thrusters.
it. So, yeah.
I'm hearing two thrusters.
So, yeah. This definitely feels like it's going to be an interesting one to maneuver. It's definitely going to be accurate. Well, it can spin on a dime pretty much. Interesting.
Ah, that's better.
Okay, so all it really needs now is filling in the back sections of it with basically more general bits and bobs.
Seems like you like this sentence.
What?
Seems like you like these words.
Bits and bobs.
Just add some bits and bobs.
Just had a few more bits and bobs. 3 hours later, maybe just one more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. So,
3 hours later, and maybe if I just painted pink. Yeah, that sounds like me actually. All things should be pinkified. Where's the conveyor tubes? Because I am actually, believe it or not, I am adding a bit more reactor capacity to it.
how big is the... What I always wanted to know, how big is the oxygen tank for this thing? How can they...
I've got one installed in mine actually. It's the same size as the, well, it's about the same size as the generator.
It's the same, it's even bigger.
It's not by much.
It... Don't mind the nanites who are flying through wall.
Yeah. Don't mind them. They're all pretty nice, so they're very friendly nanites, you know?
Yeah. They're busy. Very busy nanites.
The way you set this up is interesting.
How so?
Just like kind of the way you armored it up.
Yes. What's interesting about it then? Come on, discuss things. Tell me. I crave to know.
You have armor covering up much of it, with only like a few spots, but like the nose, the way the nose is, it's like the nose armor kind of stops, and then you have the guns.
Yeah, it's, I was sloping it down, and then I wanted the camera to be right there with the guns for precise sniping with it. So
Yeah,
I
that
had
makes sense.
So I've got the 4 guns spread out on either side, and then I can just point the camera straight at something and I'll send bullets all around it. And then if I need to actually hit something, I've got the missile pods to either side of that, so they're kind of spread out on the edges of it. But I can still unleash a couple of missiles if I really need it to just try and blow something up.
And you'll have about 8 shots.
Yep, which should be enough to handle things or disable a weapon system if that's what I was going for. If I need more than 8 shots, I'm probably in trouble. So yeah. And then just to back it up in general, we've got these side-mounted turrets which have like, I think it's 270-degree coverage, because there is the side thrusters behind them and stuff like that.
So they'd be able to deal with most things so long as you're strafing slightly to the side or like directly pointed at them.
Yeah, that's why it's got pretty high thrust on the sides and the top and bottom, like we mentioned when talking about it last time. But it's also got some serious forward boosting as well, so it can get from A to B.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, this is, I tried to build it along the lines that I thought I would want a fighter to be in this. At least a small fighter, because I've built much bigger fighters. But we're not exactly in the zone of, let's throw this massive fighter at the enemy just because reasons. It's not really the area we're in. So we actually try to have something common.
Because America can.
No. Do we actually need more on the other side? We do. Okay. That's nice and simple, actually. There we go. It's also fitted with internal projector beacon and repair beacon, and it's also got an internal projector as well, so we can get it set up like you guys set up yours.
Yeah, do that probably.
Yeah, just like they have a blueprint of it with the projector turned off. And set it to show only buildable.
First off, we need a name of it for it though. What do you guys think we should call this one?
I don't know. What's your usual naming convention?
Not entirely sure, to be honest. Also, why is the door shut, and why is there nanites flying down into Little Beast?
That's not your business.
What?
Okay.
I also noticed the control access button has been removed.
Hmm. Of course, I still can't see it.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
on,
I see.
Yeah. You can do
Delta,
that.
is this your fighter that's being built down here?
Where? Huh?
Is this your fighter that's being built down here, Delta?
Where? Down where?
Seeing as I know that Trekker Joe has problems getting down here.
You mean into Little Min's hangar, or?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. I'm busy inside.
You didn't have to remove the access button, you know.
I'm paranoid.
Also, there's a partially built Gatling gun just rolling on the floor.
Yes, probably. How I
But
see
yeah,
it
I noticed
anyway.
you're going for the more Dakar approach, though.
Yeah, I'm busy with. Why can't I get up there? Jesus, I have a connection issue again.
I don't think you're.
I can't get out of the hangar.
Hang on.
Can someone please open the hangar doors?
You're not even connected.
Hmm?
Yeah, Delta, you're disconnected. You're not on the server.
What?
Yeah, you're not in the server.
Seriously?
Seriously. Yeah, it's just me and Tracker Joe right now. Razzle is saying... Personal favourite naming convention is to pick the top of the class of vessels, e.g. mountains, and pick one entity of that topic, e.g. Mount Everest. Then name the class and first ship the Mount Everest class, with the Mount Everest the first ship of that class. All following ships will be named by the same topic, aka mountains, but with different instances, e.g. Mount Kilimanjaro for the second ship. So that's how Raz would do it.
Yeah. Did Nanites clear up my corpse or no?
What's that, the Baron, Tracker Joe?
Varian.
Oh yeah, the Barian.
Baron.
I see. Oh,
Yeah,
how
I'm
many
lucky.
small thrusters? There weren't this many on there
I would
before.
have asked Delta about that, actually.
What the?
Yeah, I edited some stuff and thought, hey, why not add more small thrusters, because large thrusters we
It's
don't have
basically
space
flying
for.
thrusters. It's a flying thruster block at this point. Oh
Yeah.
well.
No.
Well, this is not going to be short on thrust, so.
Yeah, I'm going to see how maneuverable it is.
Maneuverability, primary maneuverability is for up down, and for forward, bit was left right and bad at stopping.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Where's
That's
our
pretty good horizontal acceleration.
Oh, that's IX. Why? Fuck. Whatever. I need this. No, just 370 more.
No, reverse thrust sucks.
As I said, you have to
Actually-
reverse.
I think I'll call this the Unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
Yeah, though not for reasons that you'd normally call a fighter the Unstoppable. And I am half as loud as the other two, really. That's. I don't know what's happening there then. No, my settings are
I
still
am pretty
good.
very annoying.
So let's
It
go.
occurs to me that this fighter doesn't have any lights.
No, I didn't build lights as a primary focus. And
Hello.
not as a secondary focus. Hello.
I parked in the middle.
Not when I speak up, but when I don't speak. Oh, you mean when I'm just like musing? When I reduce the volume of what I'm saying, that's when I'm really quiet. Okay. Yeah, I think this thing needs a bit more reverse thrust.
I just heard something banging against something.
Oh, that was me landing.
Don't damage it.
Yeah, I feel like at this point, like this thing, the Baron wound up being a combination of two styles.
Pardon?
And yours is just your style. So,
Very different, yeah.
I have my personal style, you have your personal style.
You're not allowed to have any style except mine.
Hell no.
Yes. Yes. You will all follow my style. Haha.
That isn't like it was supposed to be, so get out of the way.
Guessing that's not going to be connected, is it? Nope.
we have a commercial freighter. It's within 5 kilometers. Well, no, it's within 6 kilometers.
The problem with that, though, is that we're actually at 3 hours, so it's really time we were stopping the stream. So,
Okay.
yeah, you know. And it's still not built those solar panels yet. It's built 3 of them, though.
Okay.
Why haven't you built those? What are you trying to produce? You're still trying to produce bulletproof glass. That's why.
I tried to stop it, but it doesn't want.
What? Why is it? What? Is there still a beacon on that thing?
I removed the beam.
It still wants the bulletproof glass, though. Strange. What's it missing for the bulletproof glass, actually?
Silicon.
Really? Hi, Rusty. Welcome to the stream, or what's left of it, anyway. What have you missed? We've actually got the Nanites system installed and active, and we've got part of a new mothership going up, so... Did someone just grab the silicon? Ah, Tracker Joe did. Okay.
Okay, now we have silicon.
So yeah, we've got this
Silicon?
this new mothership going up, which is built with a nanite core at its heart. So yeah, we're starting to use the nanite system, and the other two have worked on the fighter that they were building last time. They've added a lot more engines to it.
Well, more like rebuilding.
Yeah, they've rebuilt it and then modified it after that. And then while they were doing that, I've also built my own fighter as well, so there's now an extra fighter around. Still don't know what to call that thing.
Basically, well, I'll have ships when a raid starts.
So yeah, when we get to raid someone, or we're going to capture an unknown ship, then we've all got our fighters we can hop into and head out there. At least that's the general idea. I mean, let's see. Tracker's got one.
Shot one fighter, but
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
What?
Because
I'm working on fixing
that's
that
fascinating, actually.
What?
It shows ownership as being yours, Aeon, because
Because it was built by.
ownership.
Oh yeah, because it was built by my factory. Yeah.
What is going on down there?
Yeah. Also, Delta's working on his own ship as well. It has a lot of guns. Let's put it that way.
I'm working on alternate design.
And he insists on closing the hangar door as well, so we can't see what's going on.
Not only closing, but depowering it and removing the access panel. Which is probably newly built.
Okay, this is... You know what? Let's not get stuck in there.
What happened?
I didn't get... It's like if I tried to go down there, I'd be stuck.
Fuck.
Yeah, this is what Delta's working on. He's just putting a lot of guns on it, basically. So, yeah. And apparently he's severed a bunch of them as well. Yeah, Delta's... I don't know why he's doing that, but yeah.
I have an alternate design in mind.
So yeah, I think he wants this to be a surprise for us, but it's...
Nah, I will finish it off stream, so... Surprise don't work anyway. If I close myself in a secret hangar, you will...
Yeah, you
will
really do you guys want a secret hangar area or something where you can just build your own little projects off screen?
And here's some little...
like a do not disturb sign or something like that.
And here's some gun mods flying around. Tracker draw? Could please save the blueprint? I can't save the blueprint for some reason.
Oh,
yeah, it is actually time for you guys to be getting the cryopods, so...
Yeah, save blueprint of that. I have an idea of it. It is an alien design. Which...
Oh, we're at 2361.
At the Minecraft. Yeah, name it please, and then host please, then host the single player server probably. Where I can build on it. And save it.
Oh, so you're actually going to finish that and show it to us next time then?
Probably because we have to go.
Yeah.
And I want this thing finished. And I would have to move it anyway because it's too big.
Actually,
how do you...
You could easily redo what you've got in creative mode, actually.
Yeah. No, just save blueprint, and then I'm gonna...
Because, well, you're not that far along, are you?
Yeah. What name do you want this?
Just name it as Construction Alpha. Fighter Construction Alpha. The name would already say what it is specified on, so yeah. This is at least going to be more or less a surprise.
Hey, guys, big news! Delta's building a fighter!
Oh,
yeah.
It only saves as fire. No, okay, that works.
Okay, yeah. Also, the biggest problem would be getting it out of the hangar, because I think it will be too big.
Well, if need be, you can just build it outside the hangar then, can't you?
Yes. I
have a projector.
I was too lazy to build in a separate hangar.
Yeah, I'll put something like that together next time for you guys. For those of you that want to build stuff but keep it secret from everyone else. Like those self-destructive warhead ships and things like that to blow us up when we're not looking at you. You know, that kind of thing. Because I'm sure someone's going to do that at some point.
Yeah, I thought about adding a security system to my ship.
It's like, random person detected. Boom! No.
Nah, more of, oh, there's someone who's not my owner sitting in the chair in front of me. Turret, fire.
And you've got the turret sitting right behind the cockpit, so it blows the cockpit out.
No, it's a seat in my assailant, so there is no cockpit.
Oh, yeah, right.
The whole ship is a cockpit. And there's still glass being built.
Yeah, I've just added some more side and rear thrust onto mine, so...
Because I'm trying to not use my normal concept, but use an alternate one.
Well, we'll see how that goes,
I
yeah.
tried some while ago. So, yeah, let's see.
Yep. Tracker, to your cryopod, please.
But the welding spot has to be... yeah, probably you can set this up so it can at least be welded in the secret spot.
Well, if the nanite projector's close enough and you put down a beacon, it'll just fly straight in and do stuff for you.
Yeah. Just has to be somewhere where you can see it, because nanites are really, really visible.
Not really, because we'd know you're in there if you turned on your suit beacon, so yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, that is the end of it. We've been here 3 and a bit hours. 3 hours, 10 minutes actually. But we've actually got the nanite system working. So, huzzah! We've actually got that. Hope you guys enjoyed playing with that one a little bit. But yeah, this is Nanite Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. I've been playing with Delta.
Yeah. See you next time.
And
that person.
Tracker.
Yeah, you didn't let me get to you. But yeah, I've been playing with Tracker too. Yes. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you all some other time. See you all later.
See ya.
They all
There we go.